Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. How are you guys doing tonight? I figured I'd do something a little bit special tonight and just talk about YouTube, what you like and dislike about YouTube, and we can post that up and see what people think of that. If it doesn't work out, then we'll start talking about other things. Whoa. I'm getting my audio up, which I forgot to mute. I did a newbie mistake. Hey, Roadside RC, Kevin Gibbs, Matthias RC's in there, and Green Frog's in there, and Green Frog's with us also tonight, which is a special. He's usually not with us. He's been there, but wasn't. But now he's back, so I'm very happy he's there. So let me bring up everybody up. Remove pin. There we go. We have Brad Kalman with us, AZ Froggy, John Martin, RC, JMRC, and Green Frog, which is working on a big summit. And it is a summit. I'm pretty sure it's a summit because of the wheels.
Yep.
Because the Revo basically has the same frame, same chassis, but the wheels are different. And also the rear body mount is not as high. So
yeah, it's a summit.
Yeah, and Revo also has a wing at the back. That's not part of the body. So it's kind of easy to kind of determine both of them between them.
I can show you the Revo too.
You got a Revo too?
Yep. I can show you the difference.
Now, what do you have in that one for electronic? Did you upgrade that?
This one's got a Castle, I think it's a 1919 2200 kV, 1515 2200 kV.
Cool. Now, that power is not too bad. It should be pretty fast, but did you get rid of the 2-speed transmission or did you lock it up?
Nope, it's all the same way it was.
Cool. But that green can, I believe, is not censored, right?
No, this one's censored.
That one is censored? Okay.
Yep.
I thought the green ones weren't censored. Okay.
Yeah, it's censored. Yeah, here's a sensor wire.
Okay. Yeah, I think the 14s, the 15s, and the 16s aren't censored.
Well, the newer ones, a lot of them are, even the 15, 16s and all.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying as far as the sensor wire goes.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It's got Robinson Racing spur gear, HD drive shafts, and the center drive shafts, the ones right out of the center drive shaft underneath,
Nice.
Yeah.
And then it's just got the regular ones out here to the wheels. A couple Sevlock servos. This is Axiomatics' old one. He built it actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got that from Axiomatics?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, the only thing I did is put the cooling fan on and wheelie bar.
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm just setting up my chat here. Hey, Sir Shrimpalot. I'm not sure if you're on my email list, but if you want to come in, you can come in. I can actually send you an email or a message. Not sure if I got you on the email list. Let me go participant, invite, copy, link. Send that off to you on Messenger. There you go. And I also sent one to Mr. Kevin Gibbs, just in case, Kevin, you want to show up for the after hour show.
And I sent to Lyle as well.
You did send one to Lyle? Good, thank you.
Sang's here. Hello, Sang.
Hey, hello.
What's up, Sang?
How you doing?
Hello.
Everyone?
Hey, Sang, how you doing?
Good. And yourself?
Doing good.
I'm drumming, so I'll keep myself quiet for a little bit still.
Good.
Yeah, your light is very bright in the background, but your face isn't for tonight. That's because you didn't turn on your front light, I guess.
No, I've got the front one on, but I've got some barriers on it, but I'm sitting farther back from it right now.
Okay.
So I can have clearance in my desk for what I'm doing.
Cool. How many things have you made with your 3D printer already? I'm sure you're enjoying the crap out of that.
He's made a bit.
I got a few different things. That ramps, the sunroof piece for the truck, bumper for the truck, a few other things too.
Cool. Hey, Jack and Sean, how are you guys doing?
Hey,
G'day.
welcome. He bet Brad. Did you not see the video? He made the Tamiya chassis with a 3D printer.
I haven't been on for a day or so I probably haven't.
Oh, he
Yeah.
3D printed a whatever you call it, one of them like CC01 chassis. He 3D printed.
Who did?
Yeah.
Who did?
You did.
I did send someone a video of someone who really seriously modified one and made it had a very long wheelbase on it.
Yeah, I haven't received any videos from Brad yesterday, today, or yesterday I did
It was
receive
2 days ago I sent you some.
3 of them, and then the day before that, like 8 of them, and then the day before that, maybe it was 10 of them.
I thought I sent you the CC01 one where it's been modified heavily,
And I
but
have
it's still the
not
same.
watched any of them.
I just want to let
don't
you
have
know
time,
one of them
Brad.
is on that.
I just don't have time. I don't even have time to watch videos of the people I sub to. Once in a while, I go browse real quick and I view it and I comment on it. But
You can say that again.
I don't like Jack's. I've watched some of his videos, but I haven't commented on it, which I did on purpose to see what he would say and says, you haven't come. And then I can use my YouTube and actually show him that I have
But I
seen
didn't
it.
do that.
Yeah,
And he did comment recently on my videos.
that's true. That's true.
And I know I watched Jack's the other day too. Jack knows I sent him a comment.
Hey,
Yep.
Joe, what are you doing? So tonight I want to talk about Jack's favorite subject, YouTube.
Yeah. Nice.
And what
it's
you guys like about YouTube. What do you think YouTube has been doing good for us or for other people? And what you think they've been doing bad? I want to see what list we can come up with and see the count of how high can we get good versus bad. So I started it. I got 8 things already that I think YouTube is doing good, and 6 that I think they're not doing good. So
How could that be possible? How could you have positive more than negative?
I don't know. I was just trying to think real hard of what I think YouTube is doing and so on. So
It was quite ironic that you did a RC talk like this because I was in a panel, I think it we yesterday, we're talking about the same thing.
oh yeah. So the first one I wrote is the thing I like about YouTube is I like how it helps share my thoughts. So when I'm thinking about it or something, I just do a video and I pop it up. So YouTube is great for that to send my thoughts or my ideas to you guys. So which is a good thing, I think. It helps me meet new people around the world. And this is a perfect good example of RC Talk because of the lives. People from all over the place. I can't even mention all the places that I've met some people that actually came on RC Talk. There's a whole bunch of them. I like that my video actually helps people. And I like when they comment and say, yeah, this is great. This helped me out. This was helpful and all that. So that's what I like about that. It really motivates me and motivates other people when you leave good comments. They protect your content. What do you think about that, Jack? Do they protect?
No, they don't.
Well, I think they protect my content. They flagged one of my video that somebody stole, and I just went there and I said, "This is my video," and they removed it. So to me, it actually worked.
Yeah, but on the other hand, people steal your videos, so that's not really protecting it, is it?
Yeah, but but if you go to your algorithm and you can actually see if somebody stole your content or not, there's a place for you to go and see. It's not automatic. So some good tools. There is some good tools to help make better videos. So on YouTube, they got the music library. They have shortcuts, how tos, and they try to help you get better, which is a good thing. YouTube is a political arm of the Democrats. Oh, there we go, breaking silence.
That's a downer.
Oh,
That's-
there's Nightbot. There, you guys can try that little trick I told you.
Not Nightbot on here too, is it?
Yeah,
God.
help out 11 Charlie. It's telling me.
Nightbots are
11
everywhere,
Charlies.
man.
So my other one that I wrote down was they monitor copyright materials. And I find that's very important for songs or anything that's basically an ad or anything. They do monitor that, which is a good thing. There it is. Somebody just wrote the magic word shout out. So if you want a shout out, just type in one word shout out, and the bot is going to put it there. Hey, there you go. And if you put it in a sentence, it actually works also. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
Cool.
you can also make it where you can type your name or something, it'll come up.
Yeah. I like finding new tips and tricks on YouTube. So sometime when I want to find, I do a search and I do find tips and tricks on RC material. So that's what I like about YouTube. It's easy to find stuff. So
Sometimes.
yeah, but sometimes they're not intelligent and sometimes they are. Video check as you upload videos. So that's a new thing that they actually added. So it actually checks your videos for copyright as you upload it now. So it's not as if you're going to upload it and then the next day after you notice, oh, you got a copyright on it. Before it goes live, you're gonna know.
Is that what happened to your live the other day? Because it disappeared.
My live? Oh yeah, I deleted it.
You deleted it?
Yeah, it was just a test. And I could have left it there, but I decided to delete it because it made no sense for me to having it there.
Oh.
Actually, can somebody type count? I want to see if something is going to happen if they type count. I did put another line there, but it should be count.
I see all the 8 ones you did.
There's Green Frog that wrote count. Is it going to work? I don't know if that one's going to work. I kind of copied that one and kind of butchered it, but I guess that one's not working. So it's just a shout out that actually works. Okay, we'll work on that. So do you guys have any other, so we can add to the count here of
I love that it allows me to free my inner artist. Be free, little butterfly.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, it enables you to be creative. Yeah, that's a good one.
Here's Sean.
Creative, that's a good one. My negative ones, the negativity of some people. So the count doesn't work. I got to fix the count. So sometimes I don't like, I haven't seen any lately, which is good, but the negativity of some people, man, I got a hard time saying that word tonight.
The thing they should change is if you're going to give a dislike, they should make you have to leave a comment.
Yeah, true. They should leave a comment of why.
If you dislike something, you should have to leave a comment.
One thing I dislike is that they're putting ads on non-monetized channel now.
Yeah, I think I noticed that.
Well, that's their new
That's the new policy.
And any video they feel like it, they can put videos on it.
They're trying to make money on things that aren't making money yet, it sounds like.
Well, they got to pay for their servers somehow.
So Roadside RC says for the likes, he likes that it's the best search engine out there.
Well, it's the second biggest search engine in the world.
Yeah. Which is good.
I like that they could that you can watch films if you want to on it, but unfortunately, some of them are not great quality.
Films, is that because those are copyrighted? The people
Yeah, well, they probably pay for it through the commercials they do. Yeah, I can watch free movies from them.
Are you subscribed to them to have YouTube Plus or?
No. You can. There's an area where you could actually just watch it for free and not have to pay a thing.
Okay. So the other thing I don't like is if there's a problem, there is no way to talk to a real person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a pain.
A pain. Yeah. This to me is a very, very negative things. The new features should be available for everyone. So I understand they have to bench and they have to test it, but test it with some testers, and not release it slowly for everybody. Like the shorts on mobile device, they're only doing some people right now, and then they're releasing it all through the US only, but only to some people. So, and maybe all US, but they're only doing that first for that, but then they're going to release it. But there's a lot of other features, communities. Why doesn't everybody have communities? So anyways, don't like
Well, that unfortunately go by the sub count and all that.
Yeah. The other thing I don't like is the help out 11 Charlie. What the heck is that? Nightbot put something else there.
Works. Sorts.
How do I remove that? Pin this message. I can't even remove that message. I don't know what that message is. URL fetch. I guess that's because of the other thing. Anyways, it's bugging out. Okay.
Nightbot's in your other search engine.
Yeah, I guess.
Tickle me with a feather. We coming up next.
This is a new thing. You know how they've made the things for children's a while back? The Kappa. That's it.
Kappa.
Now they're coming out with a new feature. It's a little thing that you're going to click for your children, and you can have children under a certain age or children under supervised experience on YouTube for people under 13 years old. So they're bringing it back that you will be able to have children on your thing, but that's because the parents are letting them come on your YouTube. So that's a new feature that they're coming out. I was just hearing that today, which I find just stupid.
There was a guy a comment to his daughter somehow commented on one of my things, and I told him what she did. And he says, "Thanks for the heads up."
Priests all over the world will be jumping with joy again. Kids are back on YouTube.
Robert Einoff says, bad internet, no video. You might have to refresh. We had this last year. I think some of the guys, they were coming on. They didn't have any videos. And basically, you have to refresh your stream and it comes up.
He's on your end, unfortunately.
And I think it's Blacksmith RC when he put shot out. Oh, no, because he didn't put a no in his shot out. Blacksmith RC put SHOU for the shout out if you want to have a shout out. And Blacksmith RC is there also, and I'm wearing a shirt again tonight. Where's your shirt, Jack? Did you get yours?
Kevin Gibbs wants to know, is there going to be a test at the end of this?
A test?
No. Of course.
A litmus test.
Yeah.
So right now we're at 11 and 6. Jack, do you have any negative things that are not up there?
Dum, dum, dum.
How much time you want to give me?
Hey, I got lots of lines here. I got lots of lines.
My number one thing is copyrights, especially people copyrighting your own music, which I've had in the past. I just think that if we use music, that's advertising for them. That's the way I've always looked at it. So I do a Metallica cover or something, for example, I'm advertising for them. You know, and if you get a lot of views, it's better for them. People buy their stuff. It's a money making thing. But to get you with third party copyrights, and but the one that peeved me off the most was the viral video that I had on my old channel, where I think it was just over 7 million views or whatever it was. How YouTube allowed 18 people to copyright me was an absolute disgrace. If they, I can understand the original record label, but it's just crazy that you can have so many people copyright. I know they haven't that now these days they've got what's called a shared copyright, where you can, if you're monetized, you get a cut of it. And I gather that's what happened with that video, where they just allow people to just keep copyrighting it because of the views. But I just believe they should maybe chuck away the third-party copyrights because you're advertising their music. For the thumbs up bit, I gather number one for me would be you've already put it, but is meeting people on here, and with my side as well was meeting people and doing collaborations all over the world as well on both my channels. So whether it's music or RC, which is pretty cool. But yeah, meeting people over the years is probably my number one thing for the thumbs up bit. But yeah, the thumbs down for me is the copyright thing. I think they should just get rid of it and let people use whatever music, blah blah blah. Obviously, don't monetize it. That way, they don't make money on it. And the original owner, obviously, they're going to have ads on it, so it doesn't make any difference in the end. They're going to put ads anyway.
Roadside RC said, I don't agree with that. Someone using clips of my videos, that is not them advertising for me.
I've always had.
Yeah, but I'm talking about music content.
Yeah, your guitar.
I'm talking about music content, Roadside. I'm not talking about pinching your video and using it. I'm not talking about that. People are going to do that anyway. They've done it to me over the years. They've pinched my videos and stuff. It's like, it wasn't Aaron, someone pinched his stuff?
Loads of his stuff.
Yeah.
His stuff gets pinched all the time.
Roadside RC says there's no better way to make some small money from my hobby.
Here we go. Back to the money's crap. Who cares about the money?
If you got over 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
it is neat. It is neat.
But people take it too serious. Like, I'm seeing a lot of. I'm looking at a lot of communities these days, especially the Filipino community, and all they're doing is getting people on their channel, getting watch hours, getting 1,000 subscribers, and they think they're going to make $1 million.
Yeah.
You mean I won't make $1 million when I get 1,000 subscribers? God damn it, Jack! I'm quitting YouTube. Man, you just my Christmas.
When we first started on here, I mean, like I said, I've been on here how long? 14 years, whatever it's been, right?
Something like that.
So we started here like everything was mono, analog, whatever you want to call it. I mean, with my music stuff, my RC was just plain stuff, but it was just for fun and everything. And then when you got the partnership and all that came up and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, I never made much money on here, regardless. I mean, I had a lot of views on my guitar channel and all that sort of stuff, and a lot of subscribers, but I just probably make the threshold every month, but it wasn't as if I was going to make, if you're a big channel, yeah, for sure. If you've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, no doubt about it, you're going to make something.
Yeah, but it's the people that think just because they have 1,000 sub, now they can monetize, they're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah. That's
you
exactly
have to
right.
work hard. You have
That's
to
exactly
do
right.
good editing. You have to have
Yes.
good content. You have to work hard on it.
There's a few people come in there. RC Recreation, what's up? JP Slayer, what's up? Madis, what's up? CK Hobbies, up. So.
Oh,
hey Jason, how you doing, mate? Good to see
hi,
you.
CK. Glad you joined us.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was one of the ones to bring him in. I could.
It's just like Roadside RC says. Right now, that's the only platform that actually pays you for some stuff. Mind you, Facebook has started paying out some people. I started looking into it and looking at different stuff, but it's complicated to get in there. But there is advertisement now on Facebook. There's a lot of it when you're watching some of those videos. So they're starting, but yeah, it's an Instagram also. I think you can make money on Instagram. That I have not checked, but YouTube is the easiest one. Patreon is the only way to make money off YouTube.
No, it's not. Patreon.
No, not really. Magnified said that. Not really, but I guess if you don't have a good YouTube channel and if you have good followers, then you can make money with Patreon. But that's
under the 1,000.
But that's if you got that's if you got a lot of subscribers. Yeah.
So
sure.
Blacksmith RC said, I've got over 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have the over 4,000 hours of watched videos a month. But I don't think it's 4,000 hours a month.
It's 4,000
total.
Minutes, or I think it's minutes, or
No.
4,000 hours.
A month? No,
Yeah,
not a month.
Hours.
Yeah, it is hours.
Yeah, hours.
Do some lives.
Yeah, but it couldn't be 4,000 hours a month.
No, it's
total.
Yeah, it couldn't be. Yeah, but he thought it was 4,000 watched videos a month. Like it's definitely I thought the 4,000 was for a year.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's a rolling calendar or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not a month. Like that would be serious. That'd be people just sitting 24 hours a day watching YouTube videos.
If a video is being blocked in another country because somebody just
I noticed that.
Is that a plus or a minus? Do you think?
A minus.
Hey, Captain Shields, welcome in.
Let's see. For the 4,000, it says only valid watch hours from currently public videos count towards eligibility. Videos from stories and short videos are not included for that. It doesn't say a year or anything like that. It just says 4,000 required. It doesn't say over what period of time.
Yeah, I believe it's 4,000 in 12 months within that. 12 months.
But that's why that lot of people do live streams. You see.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. I see it.
In different communities, that's what they keep doing live streams, keep their hours up.
Can't play my own music.
Creator and artist survey available on YouTube.
What do you mean you can't play your own music? You should be able to publish and play your own music on there.
But it depends. It sounds like somebody else's music.
Magnify says I was modified, then I got kicked off.
Yeah,
I
same.
got kicked off too when it was about the 1,000 sub. I used to be monetized, and then I got kicked off. But I was pretty close to the 1,000, and all of a sudden I reached 1,000, and then I got monetized again. So.
Well, they didn't with me.
Yeah, but you never reached that 1,000.
What are you talking about? I had both my accounts linked.
Okay, but did you reapply for monetize?
No, they kicked me off.
I know.
They demonetized. No, they demonetized both my channels.
Okay, but once you've reached your 1,000 hours and got your 4,000 hours, did you try to reapply for monetization?
No, this is before that policy came in.
Okay. I know you used to be monetized. Yes, I know.
Yes. No, they demonetized me because they said that my content doesn't what was it?
Apply to their
It doesn't meet the advertiser's standard. So you guys out there, don't be surprised if you get the same thing one day where they're going to come out and say, "Oh, the advertisers don't like your content. We're going to demonetize you," because that's RC and music. I mean, I don't know why they don't like that sort of stuff because it's pretty popular, especially music. So yeah, that's why I was demonetized because
If they just tell you the truth, it's because you're Australian. Right.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So if they told you the truth, they just say, "Oh, forget them Australians.
that's right. Yeah, You don't
there's a
care about
lot
them.
of
Them palmies, forget them."
YouTube and Australia are not happy with each other right now.
no, Google.
Yeah. But
RC
Google
athlete-
has your government over a barrel, though. Like,
Yeah.
'cause what's your government going to say? No, we don't want you, and then sure they go no Microsoft Word, no nothing. Like it's all
Mm.
that's a problem. Like a lot of people are dependent on all the products Google freaking serve to keep their things running. But at least they're trying to take a stand. At least somebody's trying to take a stand.
Mm.
So right now we have 13 thumbs up and 8 thumbs down. So I'm surprised on this. I thought we'd get more thumbs down or more negativity on this right now. So we're doing not bad.
Well, other than that new feature, the shout outs, I thought it was actually pretty bad that you could select on anybody's name and subscribe to them.
Oh yes, they removed
Yes, we
that.
used to be able to subscribe
Yeah,
to them on
The
those.
right click on names, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
and they
if I
used to
was in
have
a
the
chat
when they
room.
used to have the little dots beside people's names.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't
Yeah.
do that anymore.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
YouTube chat's missing now too.
yeah. What are you working on, Keegan? Is that Mojave?
No, Summit.
What's that?
Summit.
A
Summit.
summit.
Oh, Summit. Sweet.
What did you say, Green Frog, for your thing?
That they took away that YouTube chat they used to have back a while back. They
The
tried
you-
out for a bit.
YouTube
like-
chat. What do you mean?
Like instant
Yeah,
message,
it used to be like Google Hangouts only for YouTube.
Oh,
instant
yeah.
messenger they had for YouTube directly.
Yeah.
I never really liked that or used it, but
It was
guess I
handy,
use-
I thought.
I use messengers too, and I
That,
found it
that,
difficult.
that didn't last long though, did it?
no.
No.
No, it didn't. They took it away too quick.
Mhm.
I think once Google killed Google Hangouts, then they sort of lost the platform for it too, probably.
They didn't want to have to monitor it.
I think so.
People
So
would
it's
stop.
10.
How could you dislike YouTube? Look in front of me at all these beautiful people on my screen.
Hey, hang on a minute. Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah, wait, let me hide.
Say that again.
All the
Everybody-
beautiful people on my screen. Huh?
Brian
Everybody-
Taff, a negative thing is many Tamaya
Hey,
video.
hey,
Oh,
hey.
don't, Brad, please.
I
Brian
didn't say
Taff.
anything. I haven't
No,
said
I
anything about.
I didn't
I
say
know
you.
there's two Tamaya
Brian
Kings
did
on the
it.
chat, and one in the freaking chat. That's like, come on, are you trying to get us crucified? We'll be like the life of Brian up here.
Tamaya.
Always look on the
Brian
bright
Silent That was a good movie. Those were good movies.
Good
Yeah.
movies. They don't make movies. They don't make comedy like that anymore, mate.
No, I've always said the British, I think, has the best humor. When I saw them for the first time, their stuff, I thought they were the funniest guys in the world. No one does the humor better.
So Brian, Joe Gerding, ask a question. What does it mean to be branded? Can somebody answer that question, or will I?
Trademark.
Yeah, I think it is trademark. Well, it is
Yeah, I was
trademark.
gonna say it's
more-
trademark, isn't it?
It's more like, let's say somebody like Banggood sends me an RC for free, and I have to advertise it for them. That's branding. So they're sending me something for free, and I have to show it off. People get sent things from stores, batteries. You receive a battery and you got to do a review on it. That's branding because you didn't pay for it, but you are showing it off, and that's
Yeah, I just
Right here.
don't like what do you
Also-
call it? the guy that got fired from Radio Link, Ari,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's fired. He's no longer with them. But I just didn't get the whole, oh, well, you buy it first and then do a review and we'll pay you back. It's like bollocks. You want me to do a review? You just give me the thing. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. This right here, I got that and another set of the bags from a slightly different company with the same deal. And
And you're still going to get monetized. You're still going to get money on it. It's just people might not advertise on it, so you might get less revenue. But they actually put a little overlay on top of your video when it starts, and it says this video contains paid product that
Paid
was given
promotion.
to them. In other words,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's paid promotion. In other words, to do that. So I don't put that yet. I did get a couple things that were sent to me. I never went back to my video and actually said that, because to me, and when people tell me I'm going to, like, can you do a review? I say, I'm going to give you an honest review. If this thing is crap, I'm going to say it's crap. So if it's a good video or not, you're still giving it to me, right? Like, you're still paying me back no matter what I say. And they say yes. So I said, then yes, I'll make the video. Because I don't want them to send me a video. No, you have to give me a good review on this. Bull crap. If this thing is crap, I'm going to tell you it's crap.
Now another thing with the branding, it may also be like your logo. If you wanted to have your logo up in the corner of any of your YouTube videos.
that's
So this
more
one-
branding. The other stuff is promotion and sponsorship and certain and such as that. The branding is your brand. Like
Yeah, I'll
me, AZ Froggy.
Yeah. Well, thank God they're not taking a hot poker to you.
IROC is branded. He's got a trademark or something for his name.
Yeah, but he paid for his.
Yeah,
paid a
Yeah,
lot of-
That's
lot
what
of
I'm
money
saying.
for
That's
his,
that's
yeah.
what the branding is.
Yeah, he
that's
paid a
still
lot of
brand.
money for that. That's trademarked completely.
Gotcha.
He's flying with the live streams lately, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got about 6 of them a day, I think.
Oh, mate,
At
he's
one
on
point, yeah.
a roll. He's on a roll, mate.
It's the same as I was saying the other day. I said on Big Head RC's live, they need to change the name of it to Big Head RC Tube. Like, man, it's like every time you turn around, that dude's live.
Hey, it's a way to get your view hours. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, how can you have enough time in your day to do that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. RC Athlete said watermarking also helps people from stealing your
Yeah,
stuff.
but
too.
Yes.
you can get rid of watermarks easily, mate.
Yeah,
Well,
but if you put it on
I
your
know this
video,
realize
it's
this, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
More of a pain to take
It's
get rid
easy
of
to
it is to
It's easy to get rid of watermarks. So simple, mate.
What's up, Lyle?
yeah, but if you let YouTube put the watermark, which is crazy, if you let YouTube put a watermark, it shows it on their video, on your video. But if you download it using another piece of software, you don't get the watermark.
Yeah.
It's weird. So that's why now I'm putting my watermark on my video before uploading it. So
Midwood style, do it yourself. Yeah, that's true.
self. Sir Shrimbalot, I will do a review of the F450 when I get it, but I paid for it. Yeah, that's good. So it is not promotional. It's not branding. It's not nothing.
No, he just wants to jump over something, he says.
Yeah. Yeah, he does that with his stuff, which is cool. Last week, he actually sent me some video of him at the skate park with one of his on-road cars, just sending the car up really high up in the air. That was kind of funny.
man.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt to actually put a watermark on a video, because you gotta you gotta scale it and you gotta make sure it's in your timeline, and you just gotta remember putting it there. But to me, it makes sense having it there. So I'm about to do a template on my videos to actually make it happen and make it easier for me to actually always use the same little watermark on the corner.
I need to make one for mine, I guess.
Does it give you that option if you do everything on your phone? Because I never
I
use a computer
don't-
for anything.
I think you can do it with your phone because it's just like adding a clip art on it. You just add on, but on the phone it's really hard because you had a graphic on it, and then you got to extend it to the length of the whole
Because
timeline.
I just download. I edit on my phone, download on my phone. I do everything on my phone. So
Yeah.
way more convenient.
Yeah, for a
Got a
small,
rotating.
I wouldn't worry too much about it for a small little tiny channel. People won't
That's it.
steal your
Yeah.
videos that much. It happened to me once that somebody stole my video once. So other than that, it never happened, and
Yeah.
hopefully it won't happen again.
People will leave videos on my channel if they come try and do that.
Sean, why are you copying me with the bike?
Why am I what?
Why are you copying me with the same bike?
Oh, I had this in my truck a while back. I had this in the back of my TF2.
Your job.
Too bad
I
that
know.
is
Yeah, I'm trying to hold the exhaust. I broke the exhaust off, so I'm just gluing the exhaust back on.
Ah.
Sean, it's too
That's
bad it's
why
not
I'm
ready to
doing.
control.
Huh?
Too bad that the motorcycle isn't ready to control, so you could take it off the thing and then
Yeah.
drive it around after you.
'Cause I
You
also
got one of
have
those up there.
I also have my dirt bikes right there too.
There you go. I just had to bust your chops.
Yeah, and then in the back of the old rusty one, I actually have a quad in the back of that one right now.
It'd be
Let's see
cool
if
if you
I
could
can-
make those all RC.
See if I can't find that Fortec when Randy actually sent it off.
The new Proline bug. Did you see the new Proline bug? The drag
Yes.
one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Proline drag racing body. Yeah.
Dude, that thing is sick.
Delta had one at least 2-3 years ago. Delta Plastics had one for 2 to 3 years.
I just
Same
saw
price range.
I just saw an actual bug racing a pro stock they're both at 1,000 horsepower. Like the heavier car was 1,000 horsepower and the bug had 1,000 horsepower.
Brad,
Everything's gonna
Brad.
win.
RCs, please. RCs.
RC related,
RC.
just like YouTube related and RC related tonight. So 22-foot jump with the Fortec. So you're gonna have to watch it. It's gone. So he actually jumped it right here in the center. It's right here, and he's coming over here, and he's going to jump it. Right now, he's in the air.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really hard to see, but right there. Then he lands
It
it.
had to be a 50-foot jump even higher than length.
So the jump is right here. This is where it actually starts taking off. The car is right here. Right here, it takes off, and then it lands on the other side where it actually starts going down. Here it goes,
22-foot
up
jump.
in the air, down.
Take it off that big straight up wall. Go big or go home.
Yep.
And that's why my slash is lying in pieces.
Why is your slash lying in pieces?
Let's go big or go home.
It's called Go Big or Go Home.
Yeah. And
Oh, it's called go
unfortunately,
big or go. It's
and
called go big and
unfortunately,
go
I
home.
had to go home. Yeah, I had to go home.
Go big, go home broke.
Yeah, go big or go home, and it made me go home.
Okay.
Go big and go home.
Yeah.
And here's Randy's 450. He's going to be getting the truck.
All of a sudden,
I think that is a Sen.
Yeah.
That's a new color.
Mind you, the wheels are different. Or
Those
they
are
different?
1.7 semi wheels.
That's a new color. Unless do you get it that color?
I think it was.
You sent me
I think
that
it was-
picture.
I think it was black and blue, wasn't it the original colors? Or
No, silver and blue.
Yeah.
oh, silver and blue. Okay.
But I believe they have the clear bodies available.
Ah,
All right. Oh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah. One of these nights we should do a drag RC drag topic.
Eh,
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen the new drag slash from the company come out
They
yet.
haven't released
said
anything
anything.
else about it.
I think
Yeah.
that's next month, I think, or at the end of this month they're coming out. Or was
It's
it the
May.
29th?
Yeah, they were meant to release
yeah, it's
details
supposed to be May.
weeks ago, but they didn't.
They
Okay.
did say that there's gonna be 7 colors.
7
Yeah.
colors? Wow.
That's what I've heard.
I assume one of them will be silver.
I don't assume anything.
So it's coming out in the Rockstar body, in other words.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
probably.
And every month there'll be a new body or a new different color, right?
Yeah.
Or every other month, yeah.
Wonder if it's going to have those Traxxas weird colors. Actually, Arma started doing the same thing now with their latest release.
The Vortec,
Yeah.
which what's his name has already destroyed the gears in.
No, you burn the motor up.
Yeah, burn the
So
motor. up.
the new Vortec, the 3.0, is that the same chassis length as the Snap-on one that they brought out?
It's right around that same length, yeah, from everything I've been reading.
Yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
the Snap-on one was longer than the regular
Yeah.
Vortec than the 2.0 and stuff.
Yeah, it's got a few differences between, because I was talking to someone about it here locally, and he has both of them. And then he measured the Snap-on one and comparing that to the specs from Traxxas on 3.0. There are a few differences, but it's real close.
You know,
But the Snap-on one was the same width. It was just the chassis was a
Yeah.
little longer, I believe.
yeah, it was just longer wheelbase.
Yeah. But this
Yeah.
new one is actually, the Vortec 3.0 is actually wider and longer.
Well, yeah, it's just for the fit the Corvette body.
Yeah.
And more affordable.
Yeah, yeah, it's got the different wheel width and all like that for the filling out the fender wells and all different size wheels and all that fun stuff.
So, Sang, what's going on with the hobby store? Are they going to close it down, or are they still going to do just curbside?
Haven't been there since last Saturday. I thought that only essential business supposed to be open, but apparently it's open. I'm supposed to come in this Saturday, so it's curbside. Probably for another 4 weeks or so,
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Why is Canada going back into lockdown again?
Yeah, in Ontario,
Yeah.
we're back in lockdown.
What?
They still haven't opened up the border even since the beginning. So you guys' border's been closed for over a year.
That's a joke. You have a good reason you can go across. Like it's crazy. They don't, like, I could say I'm going to go visit my mother in the States because she's dying, but my mom lives here. How
Yeah.
can they tell that? Like, if you can bullshit your way through, you'll get through.
But you can
So many
fly though, so
You can fly out. That's it. Fly
yeah,
out,
yeah, but
fly back.
listen, some people are actually landing right next to the border here at some local place, and then they grab a bus, and there's actually bus tour that actually brings them back to Canada, and they don't have to do the 15-day in a hotel room. They save all
Yeah,
that money
that's
because they
stupid.
actually land and they just take a courier or bus or a fare to actually bring them across the border. People are so, like, if there's a way to go around it, they'll go around it. It's
Yeah.
it's just stupid.
I know. There was a girl I watched. She flew to Mexico, and she's been there ever since.
Oh yeah.
She says she didn't want to deal with it. She wanted to be able to move around freely. I assume that's what the situation was.
My God, what kind of arms are those, Green Frog, that you're using? It looks like very flexible arms. Or is that plate there that has those little flecks? I think it is.
Wow, I'm watching him solder.
That's a
Yeah.
solder arm.
Yeah, it is that board that has those flexible.
Your helping
Yeah,
hand.
like a
Flips it.
spider on, like an octopus.
Where do you buy those? Because I would have liked one of those.
Amazon.
You're muted, Keegan.
You're muted, Katie.
You're muted.
Sorry, I was on Harley's wish list this year for Christmas stuff, so I splurged.
What wattage is your soldering iron?
I don't. It's a track power, and it goes up to 900 degrees. I'm not sure what the,
So did one of mine, and it didn't do worth it. You know what?
I don't know what mine goes up to.
You gotta stop buying Walmart ones.
Now,
Brad, that's
where
No,
did
actually, I bought it at Target. Not Target. I didn't buy it at Target. I bought it at Lowe's.
you at Lowe's?
Keegan, which track
Yeah.
power? TK 955?
Yep.
That's the same one I've got.
Cool.
I bought this at Lowe's, and it didn't work worth a crap, and it was supposed to go up to 925.
That's
Is it electric or is it what is it?
It's batteried
Well, there you go. Why would you buy a
That's
battery
why.
folder?
because I wanted to be able, if something happened, like when I'm out, I would like to have had that around to do it on the spot if something came loose.
Yeah, but that's all it's good for. It's only good for a quick fix. It's not good for
Can't even do that.
proper soldering. Like,
You can't even do a quick fix with it. It won't get hot enough. I don't
No.
should.
Green Frog, where did you buy those arms again?
online on Amazon.
On Amazon? Okay.
your thing probably just wasn't. Your battery's just not charged enough, Brad.
Actually, they gave me batteries with it.
I know, but you have to
Nothing.
charge the batteries when you get the batteries.
No, they were alkaline batteries.
That's the problem.
Yeah, if you're trying to solder some alkaline batteries, see the big window at Lowe's, Brad? The sales guys were standing at the big windows and they seen you coming a mile away. And they're
Well,
like,
there
oh,
wasn't
here we go. We'll get rid of this soldering iron right now.
Yeah.
There were some wired ones too next to this that looked pretty much the same. But I was thinking I should buy some 14500 lithium ions and drop them in here, 4 of them, see what happens then with 3.7 volts.
You can try.
Lyle said
Hey,
the best
Bucks,
thing right there.
Radioactive Scale RC, welcome in. Brandon,
The
welcome.
butane is the best for the portable soldering iron.
I agree 100%. That's what I have. And that's all I use.
What's it called?
It's a butane one from Portersol.
Oh, I have a butane one and I couldn't even solder right with that. It was wrecking things.
That sounds more like a personal problem then.
Yep.
Welcome in, Bucks RC World.
Hey,
Hello,
Buck, how you
Buck.
doing? TK 950 is the one I just got. Also, he's saying Buck.
Cool. Yeah, I got the 955. After my other one, I still don't know if it's the base or
Hey, Radioactive
The-
Scale, how you doing?
one that died. I've still got them. I've got to test them.
Mine's a 950 also. I apologize if you said 955 earlier, bro.
Oh, it goes up to 955?
Not 950. It's just a model number, I should say.
Does
Oh,
yours
okay.
have the card that goes into it?
I don't know. I don't know anything about any cards.
Okay, mine's got cards in it that are like a safety feature that lock and unlock it if you don't have
Oh,
them in
nice.
there.
Nice little jumper.
Yeah. So I only paid, I think, $55 for the thing.
Nice.
I got it from
Ethan is asking no Trail Critter or CCXRC tonight. They're
Jake
probably
was here before, isn't he?
I
Jake
think
was
Tony's traveling, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out of
Tony's
town.
traveling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
Tony's
getting
travel-
ready to or whatever.
Yeah, Tony's traveling. So
Trail
yeah,
Critter
Bucks,
was in the chat earlier.
Yeah, Bucks, I
Yeah.
agree. Brad, Bucks agrees with me. Any batteries beside the free ones they give you will probably heat that thing up.
Yeah.
So what? I should buy some maybe lithium ones, energized lithiums.
Let's
Just
get some
bring
good
it
any
back.
ones.
batteries and try it.
Just try different batteries.
Well, my problem, and I ended up getting someone to do it professionally because I didn't want to deal with all this because I didn't know if everything was going to still work the same if I got even new batteries.
Professional solder. Yay.
It actually was
anyway.
cheaper than buying the stuff I bought.
What kind of soldering iron do you use, Sang?
I think it's Wellen. It's
Wellen.
was given to my brother. It's probably honest, it's probably like 15 years old.
Yeah.
10 or 15 years old. It's the green one. And I usually set up to about 600 or 650 Fahrenheit, but it could go higher. And it only takes about maybe 30 seconds to a minute to reach that temperature.
Cool.
Works great. The tips are easy to replace.
Yeah.
No, I'm really happy with it. I have no issues. Yeah, I can't complain. I got it for free, so
Yeah.
I want to know something. Which with a soldering iron, if you can change the tip to a screwdriver one, like a flathead, or the round one, which one works better? The flathead?
I've
All depends on what
actually
you're doing.
Depends on what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm putting a wire on a motor.
I prefer chisel tip myself.
Okay, so that's the flathead.
That's a
Yeah.
flathead. Yes.
Okay.
That's my personal preference.
A lot of people, they change it to the very sharp or pointy tip, but the professional
I prefer it. Yeah,
like the
chisel.
chisel.
forgot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a chisel. I can replace the tip on this. They said the chisel, but they call them flatheads. They're
Mine only goes to 450 and it works perfect.
Depends on the solder you're using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, your sang is just like the Track Star. So it's
Yeah,
straight-
just this
straight-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing, you could raise that high, the temperature all you want on that. Pretty much.
And the tip is just regular. It's hard to see
Oh.
there, but I could change it to smaller or
Yep.
slightly bigger.
That looks like a flathead to me.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Some people are saying the flathead's better because you got more surface to heat your
I'm
wire
gonna-
with. So that's
So
the
that's what I'm gonna
reason-
do. I'm gonna
a lot of
I'm gonna
people
buy
use
the
that.
tip for it.
Unless you
I
start
use
working.
solder that's probably illegal in most places nowadays. I still have the solder with a lead in it.
So do I.
Okay.
So yeah. But I know a lot of places in New York and all, you're not allowed to use that anymore.
This is what I'm using. This is what I was using.
Yeah, it's better to use a lead-free one, but a lot of people are complaining that it should be the one that is the core-free also. Like you shouldn't have
Oh, the resin one.
the resin in it.
Oh, that
That's
one has
hard.
resin in it.
That's hard to friggin' solder without the resin.
Yeah, I use the lead stuff.
What?
And inhale it in when it's coming up. Like just inhale big lead smoke. Good for you.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, they showed to wear a mask. My thing showed to wear a mask. I'm using that.
Yeah. So RC Recreation. Remember when we talked about the event he was going to have?
Yes.
It's been canceled.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is it
CT Dennis, welcome in.
because of the virus.
No, it's because of the lady that was he was hosting. It was not on his property, but on somebody else's property. The lady says, "Yeah, you can have it and have as many people as you want, and just give me a certain amount." But all of a sudden, she turned around and said, "No, I want more. I want
No.
like 50% or 70% of whatever you make." And then he said, whoa, I can't do that. Like, there's no way. So the lady says, "Well, you're not having an event then." Because as soon as she heard that it was going to become big and there was going to be a lot of people coming,
Got greedy.
she got
Yeah.
greedy and wanted more money.
Now she's getting nothing.
Kung fu.
But she cut off her nose to spite her face.
Yes.
Get nothing, you know? Hey, 11 Charlie, welcome in, man.
What's up,
Hey,
Javier?
Hey,
Javier.
11 Charlie. I got advertising going for you there, scrolling up once in a while with your link for your website.
Yeah, Nightbot timed me out. So
Yeah.
I timed you out.
I know you timed me out. I know.
That was weird. I timed you out twice or 3 times, and right after that, Nightbot timed me out.
Oh, for timing me out. Yeah.
Why the heck would Nightbot time me out? It's cool. It was weird.
It's
So,
biting the hand that
11
fed it, huh?
Really in control.
11 Charlie, if you want a shout out or anybody here wants a shout out, a link with your website or to your YouTube, type shout out in one word and it'll.
Oh, have you switched it over? Have you?
60-40 resin core is what radioactive scale uses.
Yeah.
So
same thing with
you
me.
made shout out to put your links, is it?
Yeah, you just type in shout out and it'll put a link.
Ah,
That's why I
yeah,
get
good to
timed
see
out.
you,
'Cause
Javier. No,
That's why I
good
get
to see
timed
you.
out because I was just writing shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out.
Causing trouble.
Yeah,
Good to see you. Good to see you there, Javier. Good to see you, my friend.
that could be another thing that I can see that can become a problem, especially
Well,
in
let's
life.
see. Joe
People-
Girding put the name. Let's see if it comes up.
There it
Here's a
is.
shout out to Joe Girding. Okay, it works. Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
check their
so
channel.
if you just type in Jack,
How
if
many
you just
people
type
have
in
subbed
shout
up
out.
whilst I have been on here? Who's going to sub to you, Magnified? You still got those sunglasses on, mate?
Why isn't he in with us?
He's got some stuff going on. He's not able to come in right now.
Yeah, so that's what I said
How
earlier.
do you know all this, man?
That's what I said earlier.
Brett.
Welcome in, Captain Shades.
Yeah,
How do you know that, Brett?
because he put it in the chat.
Oh, did he? Oh, I missed it.
Good
on you, Magnet.
I know.
There we go. Joe is actually at 938 subs.
Wow. I just got
So-
another one. I'm at 156 now.
938.
Like I
So
said,
here you
I'm
go.
up to
You got another
204.
one. So you got another one. Let's see if we
Everyone's
can
put-
bring it up to
everyone-
1,000
everyone's-
tonight.
Everyone's putting the shout out now.
Yep.
Everyone's
That's
onto
what
it.
That's
Yeah,
what it's there
so
for.
that's why I tanked me out, Zach, because I just about 10 times in a row I just wrote shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out.
It's like a bot.
Yeah.
See you later, Brian Taff.
Later, Brian.
Later, Brian.
I haven't given up.
Later, Brian.
I will have
Later,
an
Brian.
RC event one of these days. Good on you, Jason. Good on you, mate. Don't give up.
I love these
Curtis
stupid
D,
things I
I'm
got
sub
from
to
him.
him, and there I just subbed to CK Hobby Shop. He has 109.
I was away from my
Oh, he has
computer
got a
for
lot of
little bit,
vid- he-
Magnet. I don't have to pay attention, brother.
He CK has like over 100. I think he has over 200 cars.
Oh my God, you'd love his channel, Brad. He's got a lot of T brand in there, and they're not Traxxas.
Try.
Well, I've already subbed to him all the time. I got him into your thing. I just wish he'd come into the video and talk about it. I told him to ask you to get into the video part when he got here.
You've asked him to come into my video.
I said, just ask Frank and he'll send you a link and you'll come in and be in the video.
Well,
Yeah.
you gotta send him an email.
He's got a lot of toy cars in there. Brad.
Toy cars. Yeah, for T for toy.
I'm gonna do a quick impersonation of Tank where I'm gonna show something.
Yeah, hold on a minute because I just put a link to join here.
Oh,
If you want to click
okay.
on it, anybody can
Sorry.
click on it. It's going to be there for 5 minutes. And now go ahead, Jack. You're spotlighted. Go for it.
I don't. People ask me. I mean, I think it was Kevin. I think Kevin Gibbs. I think he wrote on my Facebook about building. I don't really build, but that WL Toys body that the RC that I bought.
Yep.
So what I'd done was I had to find a way to put it on my SCX10 chassis. Obviously, I had to remount the holes, and but the problem was because the body. I tried to work out a way to use the body post off that rubbish chassis. Well, that didn't work, and they're pretty flimsy anyway. You know, the plastic's just so it just bends like a banana. But what I done was I lined it up with my JK Wrangler. So what I did was I put this over the JK Wrangler other body, the black body that I've got, and just lined up the holes. So I kind of cheated. But what I had to also do was I had to, that hood plate here, as you can see, there's the, I can't see what I'm doing here, but there's the original body post holes here that so far apart. As you can see, they're pretty wide. So what I had to do was I had to Dremel and cut out the panel, the side panel here off the panel on the hood. There's the panel thing, whatever it's called, and ream the holes into it. But one thing good about it is that you can't really, once I've got the body post pins on, that's on the chassis, it looks like the pins are part of the panel, which turned out pretty cool. And then also what I've done, which if I thought a bit better, the LED lights, the light bar, which is great for a cheap RC. I couldn't believe how good this light bar is. It's pretty, I mean, it's sort of, some of you guys saw my video where I was just running it down the street.
Yep.
And the lights on the buckets here. Now also, as you can see, I had to Dremel out or grind out because I've got 2 lights on the bumper on my SX10. So for this body to sit properly, I had to actually cut out for the lights as well. But you can't really tell once it's sitting on the body. But and also what I've done, speaking of soldering, and I'm not very good at soldering because of my fingers, but I connected both the lights, the LEDs at the front and the light bar at the top to one cable. So, and I've got a JST connector on there, which fit pretty snug on a receiver as well. So I'll go to channel 3 or whatever auxiliary channel, doesn't really matter. And it works. So there's not too much power still going, which is not going to burn anything. But it done me, forgot that when Darren Dorian built my SEX10, he already had an LED light kit in the box. Yeah, exactly right. So he had the little Molex plugs that just plug straight in. So this is what these had. So one was coming from the front, one was coming from the light bar. So I only thought about it like a couple of days after. I thought, hang on a minute, this thing's got a light kit in it, but it's only running one set of lights. But if I look at it another way, I'd have to open up the box, plug it in, shut the box, blah, 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 where this can just plug straight into a receiver. Yeah. And it's easy access, so I just pull it off. So that's all I did. I just put a JSTs do fit in receivers. If anyone doesn't know that JST connectors do fit on receivers. You can put a JR plug if you wanted to, and just cut the other cable if you want to just solder the cables together. But like I said, for a cheap RC, whatever it was, $70, whatever it was, this is a heavy duty body. I couldn't believe how good this body is. And maybe down the track I'll put some scale things on, some things on the top here, maybe a wheel or something, and make up some sleeping bags, which is quite easy to do. But like I said, for $70, go and get yourself one of these things, just throw or keep the motors or whatever off the other chassis and throw it out in the bin because it's absolute crap. I know people modify these kind of chassis, but what's the point putting $100, $150 on top, on such a cheap RC? But for the body's just great. It's really solid. I was quite surprised.
So
it'd be good if I had clear windows where I could put a driver and stuff like that, but I don't really care. But once I was on the chassis and I ran it and stuff like that. By the way, not that you could see because I've got the actual wheel mounted on my SX10, which has got the crawl to hell, whatever on the back, the tire thing. But I have got your sticker on there, Tank. But the only problem is you won't be able to see it when it's running because I'm going to have the wheel there.
Is that thick Lexan?
Yes, it's very solid. I'm quite surprised.
I was going to say, by the way you're holding it, Jack, it's not really flexing all that much at all.
No, it's very solid. I was surprised how solid this thing is. I couldn't believe it. It's really thick. Like you hit the thing. It doesn't really. It's just so thick. And they've actually done a grey backing to it. But I was completely blown away by the body, of course. And obviously, you've got all your scale stuff where you've got your snorkel, you've got your mirrors, you've got your wipers, and there's wipers at the back as well. Obviously, your roof rack. So if you count all these kind of accessories where you go out and buy them, there's probably $30, $40 there, especially for these racks, because this is a big rack.
Those are the original.
Sorry?
The original holes, you could probably plug something into the original holes.
Now, what I was thinking of doing was cutting a bit of Lexan and taping it maybe onto the bottom, onto here, and then get some kind of paint and just brush it in. But when it's running, you can't really see the holes because you're not going to be concentrating on that, right? Because once I've got it on the body, you know, you're not going to be concentrating. You're not going to be seeing the holes at all. So whether I do that sort of thing where I put a bit of Lexan and just tape it up or glue it on or something, and then just maybe even some nail polish or something in this sort of color, you're not going to be able to tell, you know. But I'm surprised how good this light bar is. For a cheap light bar, it's pretty cheap how it's made. It's nothing like one of those RC4, RCW, whatever they call them, those light bars. They're pretty expensive. But for a cheap light bar, it's pretty good.
Maybe
and the Angry Eyes grill, you know, as well. Now they cost. I did buy one of these on, I think it was on eBay. I bought one of these. I think they cost me free shipping was about $12 out of China. So, like I say, if you count the accessories on this thing just alone, there's probably half the amount of the RC of what I paid.
Oh yeah.
You know, so to buy one of these bodies, I don't know what are they worth. I'm not sure. $100. I don't know.
Yeah, by the time you paint it, by the time you
$30.
paint it, get the accessory, light bar, and things like that, angry eyes in the front, you're well over $100. That's
So
it.
there you go.
Yeah.
So if you guys want one of these, I can put the model number in the chat. But you know, for what it is, I mean, like I said, the chassis is absolute garbage.
It seems like pretty thick Lexan though.
It is. It's very thick. That's why I was, you know, I mean, you know, look at that. That's pretty solid, and it doesn't really flex that much. And once it's on the chassis and you've hooked it all up,
You should do some take some brake fluid or nitro fluid and clean the windscreen.
Yeah, that's what so I could put a driver and stuff like that.
Or actually get some of the Tamiya polycarbonate cleaner. That'll work better.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that stuff's fantastic.
That stuff works really good.
It's better than paint remover. It does it itself.
Yeah, and it doesn't fog the Lexan at all.
You're wasting your time, Magnet. Why would you go and buy stuff to work on the chassis? It's just a waste of money, mate.
Yeah.
It's a waste of money. A dual motor, ESC, try to fit a micro servo. Nah, it's just a waste of money, mate. I just went through what this thing's probably the accessories are worth, and with the body, like you said, it's probably over $100, whatever.
If you're
It's
not
not
going to use a
worth it.
chassis, Jack, why don't you sell it to Magnified?
Yeah,
There you go.
sell it to Magnified. Sell the chest to Magnified if you haven't thrown it away, and he'll show what he's going to do with it.
Like you can sell it to him for $50, and you're still making.
No, I wouldn't sell it for $50. I'll sell it to him for $100.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I don't care whether he's Australian or not. I'll sell a double, mate.
Yeah.
I'll make some money back on what I've done.
Well, it's shipping costs, right, Jack?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Just charge him. You know what? Just charge him shipping and just give him the chassis.
What's that stuff I got to get from the Tamiya? What is it? Polycarbonate cleaner, is it?
Yes,
Polycarbonate. But just do what I do, Jack. Keep the stickers on the windows
Right.
until you clean the inside. In case you mess it up, then the stickers are still there to cover it up.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm not very good with this sort of stuff.
Yeah. So just leave the stickers on, and then once you know you've got it right, then take the stickers off. You know.
Magnified says he wants the whole truck, so he's going to have to buy one.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy one, don't go on Bang's No Good. Go on to on eBay. They're cheaper.
On eBay?
Yeah,
eBay,
this is what I got him. I got it cheaper on eBay.
eBay.
And plus I got this out of Sydney. He's in Sydney, by the way, so it's better for him. I got this out of Sydney. It took 2 days to get here to Melbourne.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so it was fast shipping. So he's in Sydney. He should get it overnight.
Hey, Ghost Venom, welcome in here. If you type in shout out in one word, it's going to give you a shout out and put the link there for people to go check out your channel.
Ghost Venom, thank you for the sub.
All these links stay in the chat later on too, right?
Yes, they stay in the chat.
Very cool.
Yeah, so anyway. That's you know, I mean, I don't buy stuff much these days, but when I saw this and I had looked at a couple of reviews on it, I just love the body. So that's the reason why I bought it. I knew the rest of it was absolute garbage, but and I noticed here, if you have a look, they've actually, if you look here, they've actually hot glued the wipers.
Yeah.
They screwed everything else on and they hot glued the wipers. Everything else is screwed on, like the panel, the mirrors, the racks, everything else except for the wipers.
Well,
it couldn't be. I think they. Oh, also, sorry, and the door handles as well.
Yeah.
See, you see the glue there, the door handles as well.
It just might be too easy for it to pull out too.
Yeah, probably, but.
You know? But yeah,
I think they got sick of screwing the screws in. Maybe
is it possible the hot glue would also strengthen up the Lexan in those areas?
The body's solid all around.
No, I'm just talking about the holes where it would strengthen the holes that it sits in.
What do you mean?
He's talking
just
about the drywall,
extra rigidity,
tape, and shoe goo.
Oh, the whole body, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't waste my time. I wouldn't waste my time because it's once it sits on that chassis, and I noticed with my other JK body, that's more flimsier than this. The other JK body that I bought, which was I had to paint, is a lot thinner than what this is.
That's a better quality body to you. That's what it comes down to.
Oh, yeah, for a cheapie. Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's solid as. I mean, weather-wise and heat and all that, probably in time it's going to get a bit flimsy, but hey, who cares? But for what I mean,
for the time being, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, like I say, I mean, I'll bang that. That's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's pretty solid.
The rack light, the top lights. I bet you they just put really good. You said it was made cheaply, but the light bulbs the LED lights could be very high quality. That's why you said.
Who's subbing the who in here? I see people saying I subbed. Who's subbing the who?
No, I think the light bars are only 3mm LEDs.
Oh well,
the ones in the front are 5mm LEDs. So the ones in the they're 5mm, and the ones in the light bar are 3mm.
Those are weird angry eyes. Usually it's just the top that's crooked, but the whole thing, like they're odd, weird angry eyes.
Yeah. Oh, they're more squared off. It looks like they're squared off.
They're on a kind of a slant, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Usually
no
the
actual.
bottom is not
There's actually no lens here. There's nothing. It's just the light.
Oh, there's no lens? Okay.
No, there's no lens. No. But if you see my running video, someone actually made a comment. I mean, I think because I did a Bocker shot where I zoomed in and the lights look like stars. They're pretty bright. I mean, like I said, when I first switched it on and saw the light bar, and that was when I did the unboxing, which I did at night just to show off the lights, to see how good the lights were. Mate, they lit up like a Christmas tree. I couldn't believe it.
Okay.
So that's what I did. I mean, like, hindsight, would I have cut the cable and put a JST that goes into the receiver? Probably not, because I had got the light kit, but then I got to muck around opening the light kit all the time, then closing it, plug and unplug and plug, and this could just go straight into the receiver. Away you go. Anyway, thanks for the time there, Tank. I think I give you about 40 minutes every time you're on my live streams. How much time did you give me today? How much time did you give me today?
Jack, you can have as much time as you can.
Have you timed this one? Have you timed it?
No, I never time.
So if I wish I knew someone that was close to me that did 3D printing stuff, and I could make some scale stuff to put on the rack or something, or I don't know, because it's a pretty big rack to put stuff on. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
I was gonna say.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a pretty big rack. That's correct.
She's got a pretty big rack, mate.
Yeah, pretty big rack to put stuff on.
Okay. But my FJ40, because that's a smaller rack on top, it's all right to put, you know, like I've got a wheel on there, and I've got a couple of sleeping bags, I've got the jack, I've got the petrol tank. But because this is a lot bigger, you'd have to have a bigger kind of.
You can put a shovel and a pickup there too.
Yeah, but they've got to be a good size. You can't have little tiny things; they look stupid.
You can fit an SCX 24 on there, no problem.
Yeah.
on top of here.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
go buy? You want to go buy one from here? They're $260.
No, they're too crazy.
$260 for one of those things. Anyway, thanks for that. Thanks for putting me full screen. I couldn't see what I was doing.
No problem.
I'm being sarcastic. You didn't put me full screen.
I know you're being
I did.
sarcastic.
How was that?
You were full.
So if you want, here's the model number for this. If anyone wants it, I shouldn't be advertising, but I got it off eBay, so I didn't get off any of those crap ass companies.
Is it the WL Toys 104311?
No, it's I wrote it down here. It's 1104311.
That's what I just said.
What did you? Is that what you said? Oh, sorry. That's the
Kevin Gibbs.
That's the data assistor Pirate's Dream. That's the model. If magnet, you want to go on eBay and just type that in. You'll get it. There's a seller out of I forget where they are, out of Sydney.
Oh yeah.
And I got it pretty. That's the one. I got it pretty quick. So you're in Sydney or New South Wales, you should be able to get it overnight.
Do they come in other colors?
That's the only color I saw.
Ah.
I don't know whether
A
you
lot
go
of colors. As long as you take red, they'll ship any color.
Yeah, like
that's-
it's
yeah,
about four.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the other colors because the ones on the, I think the ones on the I'm not gonna, those crap ass sites, whatever they call them, the ones that Master doesn't like.
Bang, not so good.
Yeah, that's the. I think there's only one color I saw. But I also did see that there's a couple of sellers on eBay selling these for over $200.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah,
Well, it's doesn't even have.
it's been on my to
proportional
buy
steering,
list for a while. I can get it from AliExpress 75 direct. We'll get it from AliExpress. It's just going to take a lot longer to get.
Yeah.
If there's a seller in Sydney, why would you go to AliExpress when you're in Sydney or New South Wales? Makes no sense.
You could try to pick it up. It sounds like.
Paint it any color you want.
Blackwood says.
Yeah, but I'm not good in painting Blackwood. I'm not good at doing. I just buy stuff and run them, mate. I don't. And then you got to take the paint off and this and that and blah blah blah. And then why would you bother? The red's actually quite nice. It's not a bad red.
Jack's favorite color is Arctic white.
Banggood sells them. There you go. Banggood is selling them for 135. There you go. So if you keep looking them up here and there, you can get them cheaper than that. And they won't match anything on eBay because they say if you want to match prices, they don't take eBay as their competition.
To me, it's $100 too expensive.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
I getting rid of most of my Lexan. I've only 2 Lexan bodies left. So everything's hard bodies. I'm just waiting on my chassis for this. Should be here in the next day or two. On Sunday, I'll finish building this. I'll put the opening hood on it.
So you did buy the BRX1 chassis?
I did, yes.
Cool.
So the
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that thing to finish, mate.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that to finish so I could see it running.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Like
I'm waiting for the confinement to be friggin' over so I can host event and I can actually go to Trail Curter RCs and go to different people's house. I just want to get out there and have some fun.
Yeah, and go out of state or out of your country, do events.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll start visiting local people first, then I'll go out of states. We're supposed to go this summer, which is in about 2 months, I think. The guy reserved it where they at the Warsaw Caves. I might be going there, so I'll let you guys know.
Oh, where they
I'm
do
actually
the where
going.
they do the G6 there.
Yeah, where they go do the G6.
Nice.
I told that to one of the guys, and he booked in his campsite right away. So I might go there for a day or two also.
Yeah,
Well, that's where
Jake from Trail Critter. He done a few videos.
he goes there all the time.
Yeah. Supposedly the caves are closed, but I don't want to go in the caves. I don't give a crap about the caves. I was just gonna drive around the cave and
Yeah.
near the cave
Or over the cave.
Yeah. Black Widow RC says it's easy to paint. You just put a little masking tape and just spray it where you want it to paint.
Yeah, but you got to take the paint off that. He's saying you can just paint it, but then
for
take the red off.
For that, I would paint over the Lexan.
Yeah.
Treat it like a hard body.
Mm.
Sir Chirpalot says Warsaw Cave rocks. So I'll let you guys know the date that I'm actually going there, and maybe we can meet up without really meeting up because we're not supposed to.
The caves are closed.
Yes, the caves are closed, but you can still book your campsite.
That's what she said too.
We're not going to go in the caves. Yeah.
You idiot. What's a good hard body? Yeah, ask Sean. Sean will take what's a good hard body Toyota for crawling. The one he's building.
Yeah, this LC70. This thing has got even has little locks over here that you have to pull them back to open the doors. The windows actually wind up and down. I don't know if you can see that, but you see the windows going up and down.
I like my
all
RC
the
four-wheel
doors
drive.
open, the hood opens, the
85.
tailgate opens.
Why does it look silver?
The interior has all light up dashboards and everything.
Okay.
I went silver and black because I actually searched online and I found a nice metallic silver and black one. I was going to do it like a camel collar, but then I didn't. But then the TF2 bodies are actually nice Toyota bodies.
The silver and black looks good.
Yeah, nice.
The silver and black looks good, Sean.
Yeah, thanks. And then Tamiya, actually, that Tamiya Tundra body, that's actually a nice body too. So it depends what kind of. The Tamiya Hilux is a nice body too. The Tamiya Tundra one is a really nice body though.
These come out nice too, though.
So Warsaw Caves is the June 18th to the 20th. That's when the guys are going there.
Sweet.
June 18th to the 20th.
Yeah, and it also depends on what kind of Toyota you want. Because the Toyota 4Runner from RC.
Yeah, it looks like a 4Runner to me.
Okay.
Yeah, like that one that AC Froggy's holding up. That's a nice Toyota body.
Yeah.
He's going to be at lot 22.
Yeah, I like this thing.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Yeah, that
like
is a nice Toyota body.
Yeah.
So there is
That's
lots
nice,
of
yeah.
nice Toyota bodies out there.
Yeah,
That's
nice
a-
paint job too there.
It's a 80s or not early 90s body.
85.
85 4Runner.
Yep. My
I'll
only
tell you
problem
what.
is now I don't want to cut the floorboard or anything like that to clear the element chassis. So I've got to find a front motor conversion for that, which everyone's out of stock of,
Mm-hmm.
or I hold it and get a TF2 chassis for it.
Yeah, get a TF2 chassis for it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I might be parting with something else because it's been nothing but problems since I got it. I'm glad Dennis isn't in here.
I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about, Dan.
Yeah. I'll probably part with
He's
the
in the chat. I saw him in the
Dennis
chat
is
earlier.
there somewhere. Yeah.
He's in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
I meant in
Under
here
his
as panel.
crawl, whatever channel.
Yeah.
See you later, Robert.
I was talking about
Yeah,
in the
Robert.
panel.
But I'll tell you what though, I'm looking
Thanks.
forward to that BRX01 chassis because the more I drive that boom racing, that Defender, when I drove it at the Operation 11 Charlie event on Sunday up in Rhode Island even too, Man, the more I drive that, the nicer it handles. Right.
Yeah.
I thought the Bison, the one I saw, the Bison looks like it handles really good too.
Yeah, that boomer. So the 6x6, like, I can't wait. I actually gotta start working on that 6x6 again.
Mm.
And then I don't know. You can probably sneak peek, sort of see all the boxes down there. All that stuff has to get done then after that.
Yeah, you need to scoot over a little bit so they're blocked.
I know. Yeah, I just noticed there in the camera behind me. You can actually sort of half see them. So
Yeah, scoot to your right a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do need to talk about that because I've got some info for you on stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
I noticed that all the newer Corollas are coming out. They're handling much better. Their suspensions are working much more smoothly.
Yeah.
Everybody's improving the suspensions on their cars.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with that Boom Racing D110 though. Very
Well,
impressed.
What's nice with the Boom Racing is that they have good upgrades for them, especially the anti-torque or anti-twist that they have in their diffs transfer case. Sorry, which is nice. They got the overdrive now. There's a couple of things that they're coming out with it that's very nice with it. So you're gonna enjoy that.
One of the drive stuff's got to be doing counter turn compared to the one in the back or something like that to stop the twist.
Yeah, so the BRX01 chassis, it should be here Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to getting that LC70 because I was going to put it on this chassis. So I have this chassis. So now I'm going to have to buy another hard body for this. So I just think I don't know why I'll do another Range Rover body, do a Bronco body, or do a Comanche body. I don't know yet. So.
Well, that Range Rover, I don't see how that Range Rover body can fit on that with the interior.
Fits perfectly on it.
Even with the interior.
Even with the interior. Look, watch.
Like the armrest or something's where the transmission is.
No, yeah, everything fits perfect here. Look.
I guess I got to put mine together to actually see how much room there is.
There's an SCX 10-2 chassis, and it even fits right up inside the wheel arches and everything. And there's your full interior, the back pan, everything.
Are you ever thinking of getting a Gladiator body eventually?
There's your full interior and everything. Look.
And did you have to cut anything for the interior? No.
No, the interior comes made to fit around the SCX 10-2 motor.
Okay.
If you look up in here and you see, let me open the back. If I open the back here, you can see all the way up in there behind the seats is actually the SCX 10-2 motor.
Cool.
So it's all designed, and like as I say, look, it all fits within inside the wheel arches, like all the wheels fit. Yeah. The only thing I did, I painted the diff covers yellow too.
Yeah, because I'm debating. I was there. Should I get the SCX 10-2 or a Team Associated? Yeah. And then I realized, wait a minute, I do have a Team Associated here. I can test fit real quick.
Yeah, it looks good on that chat. On that one you sent me today, it looks good on that. Yeah. On the Trail Walker, it looks good. That one, it is a nice build. Like, so that's why I was thinking of buying another one of them bodies.
Hey, Brant, thanks for dropping in.
They do get expensive by the time you add the interiors and everything in them too. So
I believe I sent you an email, Brant. If you want to jump into the video, you can, or just stay in the chat. It's good. But Brant, if you actually type "shout out" all in one word, it will put a link. It will give you a shout out in the comments here.
Hey Sean, did you see the message that our Trail Creator said? You said you should do a Jeep Comanche from Club 5 Racing.
Well, that's what the one I was looking at. I was looking at the Comanche from Club 5. So.
Kevin Gibbs says BRX1 is a blast to drive. Did Kevin Gibbs ever finish his BRX1? Not sure.
Not yet. No, he's still working on
it. Hey, Sean, have you ever thought of getting the Gladiator body eventually on something?
No, I don't. It's the ugliest looking body ever. Like, even you see a real Gladiator on the street, it's like the ugliest looking vehicle ever made.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
No, wait, hold on. No, let me finish.
What?
the G-May or the G-Wagon is uglier than
Oh
that.
yeah. I will agree with you of that. Yes, I will agree. The G-Wagon is ugly as sin. But they even when you're driving behind the Comanche, it's
Give
like
me a chance.
it's like all the tail lights and everything were like an afterthought. It's like these two big squares just sticking out the back of the truck. It's like, come on, you couldn't have put them inside the back wings or the arches or something like.
Yeah.
It's
One thing's for sure, the interiors in real life are very nice.
Blacksmith RC, thank you.
Chaos FPV, thank you. I just subbed to you also. Everybody that's putting their shot out, I'm trying to sub to them. So hopefully I'm not missing anybody.
What's the point? You don't watch the videos anyway.
Try to. I try to do. Once in a while I drop by and say hi.
Yeah, you popped in on one of mine recently.
Oh, take a picture of that, mate.
Frank mentioned
Screenshot it, Brett.
Hey, Wild, don't knock the Aztec. We had one. They're actually really comfortable to drive. They aren't the best looking, but they're nice vehicles.
Yeah.
the camper one was kind of cool. I mean, the way you could get the camper
The
version of
center
it.
console is a removable cooler.
Oh,
The
pick
Nightbot
that out. I'll have to fix that then.
page not found. Maybe the link is.
Yeah,
you
that's-
didn't copy the
That's
link.
that secondary link that keeps popping up where you do the count.
Yeah,
It-
I'll
it
I'll
says
look
page-
at that right now.
Yeah, it says channel not found.
Look at everyone fishing, putting the shout out names. Unbelievable.
Co-
You
Coy
fishing. You
said-
fishing.
Coy
Look at
said
everyone
Zoom
fishing
link will
there.
be better. I just wanted to say I was still banned. Shout out again.
That's funny, man.
Shane's gonna do a shout out, right, Shane? Shane, you gonna do a
Shane,
shout out?
Shane, put your shout out name in the chat, mate.
What's that?
Put your
Just
shout
type
out
in
in the
shout out.
chat.
Just type in
Type
shout
shout
out.
out.
Type in
No, it's
shout
okay. I haven't posted anything for like a year.
out.
Frank popped in on mine now and again.
But you do such good work, you should want people to see it.
I'll get back. I think in about a couple of months. I have about probably 5 or 6 Tamiya kits that I might be building.
Nice.
I mean, I've seen your work. I mean, you do a very good job. I mean, you do quite good job.
Oh, thanks. But I need a new camera. My camera is like 10 years old. It doesn't focus too well. And so, anyways, I think first thing, get a good camera, better setup, and maybe a little more time to do the videos this summer.
I could see you taking all the hot.
Word to the wise. Stop wasting money on Tamiya kits and buy a camera.
Hey.
Hey, I like building Tamiya kits. I don't.
Oh, don't start, Brad. It's been quiet lately on the Tamiya front.
I like building any kit, honestly.
Yeah, I just like getting the handle out and winding up people, like, you know. So that's it.
Yeah, that's the way Sean does it. Sean may not like a lot of things from them, but he does admit he does like some things and some of the parts they put on their vehicles.
Tank, I think Chaos FPV is getting pissed off, mate.
Blacksmith said,
Why?
I happen to like
Read
the
his
Gladiator. I'm
comment.
glad the Jeep finally made a truck.
He wants a Zoom link. I put it there a little while ago. I'll put it back in the chat.
He came in after that, but
Yeah.
He's desperate to come up. Before he loses it, give him a link.
There's a link. Try this link.
I could see Shane
How
taking
many
all
of
his
you guys
hoppers and
have an
putting lights on
FPV
them.
camera in your RC?
Putting lights on all your hoppers. If you will.
FPV camera.
Yeah.
Links
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't have
chat.
an FPV camera. Sometimes I put my GoPro inside it and stuff, but I don't have an FPV. You know?
I can't do FPV. I get sick.
He
Well,
might be.
it'd be
He might
hard
be.
if-
He might be talking about a POV view, mate. So just
I
totally different.
want to do some FPV. I think I'm going to get Sang's FPV system and put it in my car just to record it, just to try it out and see how it goes.
Oh,
Sang's
Well,
got
it'd be
one.
hard
where
for
you
me
gonna
to
go,
do-
mate?
Yeah, it'd
Where
be
you gonna
hard
go?
for me to do
Hello,
FPV.
Chaos.
because What?
Holy shit.
What?
Wow, look at that big. You look like you're in a big room with that thing behind you.
So it would be hard for me to do FPV because what would happen to the second rig that I drive? Like, can I do
Yeah,
FPV
true.
and have one rig in each eye?
True.
You know what? one of the best FPVs I saw was a while back, and it was on an XR311, and it was actually hauling pretty good. And it was in a park place where people were camping. And he was moving it around in there, and you could see right out the window really good, and it wasn't bouncing around. It was really cool.
I know, Brad, but if I drive 2 crawlers at the same time, how could I?
Yeah, I
do
know.
that?
Oh God, I can't type.
I would have to have a camera in each eye or something.
Yeah, I know.
Now, the FPV I'd love to build, which would be cool, would have to have ED tracking motion, and the camera would have to be where the driver is, and like that you can turn your head and look around.
Well, you can do that with a GoPro 360.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
I would think it's pretty big. That'd be too big.
Now he's talking about Traxaloo kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's Traxaloo does that. He's been doing that for a long
yeah,
time.
head tracker. It's been there for a long time, and FPV people have, some of them have it also. It's just putting a PTZ onto where the camera is, where the driver is, and when you move your head, the camera actually moves. That's what I'd love to have for the FPV system. So it would be cool.
So with the head tracking, my question is: anybody that has used it, do you find it interfering with your normal flight, or is that?
That's what I tell people when we're on ground, when we're racing with cars or not racing, crawling, we're not going far.
Right.
So to me, it's not going to interfere, but I can see how it could interfere with somebody that's racing or doing some serious FPV going very fast. That would be kind of odd.
Okay, fair enough. So my main question is, I guess, I fly a lot of FPV drones, 5-inch drones, 60 to 99.9 mile an hour here in the States, because you can't go faster than that. Going from trucks to drones, is that going to make a difference? Because trucks, I could see crawling. I have a crawler. It works fantastic. Going from crawling to 60, 70, 80, 90 plus mile an hour quads, does that make a big difference? Anybody that has used it, I've never used it, so I'm curious.
I can answer that. What's your name, mate?
Chaos is what we can call myself.
You don't want to give us your first name? No.
My name is Tim.
There you go.
Hello,
Nice
Tim.
to meet you. Nice to meet you, Tim.
Nice to meet you.
I did old school FPV back in the days. How long ago, Tank? 2013, 14, whatever. Where I had the old school system where I used the what was it, 900 and whatever megahertz.
I'm just starting FPV, so I've had maybe 10 flights. So I don't know the previous classes of.
Yeah,
of
I did mine I did mine flying, and then I did ground. I was going to get to the ground FPV bit with the crawler.
Mm-hmm.
And the lower the frequency, obviously, the further you're going to get.
Correct. Yeah.
And well, with me, I got we go by kilometers here, but I think it's about just over I think 1.2 miles that I reached.
You can speak kilometers. I'm not unfamiliar with kilometers.
1.6 kilometers.
Okay, fair enough.
Is the furthest that I got on the ground, which is
Hello, Marcel.
Pretty good for ground
that's not
FPV.
Bad.
For ground,
for ground FPV, that's really good.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, sir.
When you fly a drone, you don't have the vibration you do on a ground vehicle. That's the difference.
So
faster vibration causes.
My thing is, I do. Can I post a link, or can I get a wrench real quick to post a link? Because I fly 5-inch quads. Just recently, I just started getting into that. I have less than
just
10 flights.
Type in one word, shot out. And it'll put a link for your website, for your YouTube.
Gotcha.
I just know that's the difference.
How you doing, Marcel?
So I do a lot of FPV as far as drones go. And I've done X-Max, a lot of Traxxas stuff. So the Slash, the X-Max, things like that. But I've also driven a lot of I guess, Banggood specials is the best way to put it. So I know the difference between trying to FPV a truck or a crawler versus a 5-inch quad. So I know the bounciness. I know the headache that comes with trying to FPV a truck or a car or anything that's ground level versus a quad.
Yeah, well, the ground. I mean, obviously, you're right. You got little racing quads, the 5-inch ones, which do acro and all that sort of stuff. It's completely different than doing something on the ground, for sure.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah. I did back in the day hook up my FPV system to my Slash, and I was going around the neighborhood going crazy, you know, going really fast. And I nearly had a head on. I nearly had a head on with a car. So you know.
Yep.
But I just did a zoom around the neighborhood instead of going really slow or whatever. I thought, I'll chuck the FPV system on the Slash and to do a kind of a speedier sort of FPV. It was quite. It was actually quite good. I really enjoyed that.
It's quite the experience, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Because I was going from slow, obviously, and getting distance to just running around the neighborhoods, going different streets, you know, going around the block. It was awesome, you know.
My kind of FPV, when I was asking earlier, what I would do is I set up my little screen that I have on a little tiny tripod and stuff and set it in front of me, and then I'll just race around my little car with a camera on it. And
that's what I use myself.
The motion sickness because you're not in the goggles.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct.
Feels kind of cool because you get
I had a
feeling
a
like
10-inch monitor.
Anyway.
Yeah, I had a 10-inch monitor on a tripod.
Oh yeah. I mean, nice.
Yeah,
I just know
the goggles.
I just know that ground FPV's gotten better because they found ways to stop to minimize the vibration of what the camera's seeing.
Totally.
And that really helps a lot. That will probably help people not get nauseous watching it because it's actually like almost as like you're driving your own car.
And so that's the problem that I had with my first ground level FPV drive. I was bouncing too much, even on what I thought was a smooth pavement road, which was my road out front of my house. It makes me sick thinking about it. How much I was bouncing, how much I was vibrating, so when I tried to edit that video, I literally skipped 4 minutes of it because I just couldn't edit the video because of how much it was bouncing.
Yeah, well, they have new cameras that are that take that bouncing around and stabilize the picture.
Yes.
Believe it or not, you're driving a vehicle that's smaller than yours, so it's going to seem those little inconsistencies in the pavement is going to be something worse to the car because of the size of the car.
Absolutely.
The tiny little movements.
I'll say a little rock becomes a boulder.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Just like Dave from Radio Control just mentioned in the chat there, a few years back, Jack picked up some food with a crawler and FPV. Remember that? So he actually sent his truck to the restaurant and then drove all the way back to his house.
I saw that one. I think I've seen that. Some other people have done that too.
I went and picked up a kebab.
Okay.
I had a trailer on the back of the crawler, and they put the kebab on there. Yeah. And I'm just standing at the front of my house while I'm going around the block.
All right, guys, it's 20 past 11. 5 o'clock really early in the morning, so
see you later.
See you later, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
Finish up.
Sean, you must be stateside or very close to stateside.
I'm in New York.
And,
okay,
cool.
Yeah, I'm in New York,
so we're on the same time zone. That's all right. Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Michigan.
Oh, you're in Michigan.
Still considered East Coast time frame.
JM's RC. He's in Michigan.
Yeah, I'm in Ohio.
I'm in the panel. He's in Michigan.
No. JMRC, I know you're in Ohio.
Brad's in Ohio.
Brad's in Ohio. JM's in Michigan.
Oh. I'm confused. Okay, I thought Brad was in Michigan and JM was in Ohio.
The guy below you, mate. The guy below you.
Right. Yeah. So we look like this. Ohio looks like this.
Yeah, you're lucky Brad's not in Michigan.
Thank you.
Oh, well, we can only handle one of myself. So.
Yeah. All right.
Our time with one.
See you, Sean.
All right, guys. Have a good night, Sean.
Later,
Bye,
Sean.
Sean.
Blacksmith also
Blacksmith
is leaving.
RC. See you, mate.
Check out
Dre,
Blacksmith
don't
RC.
forget my shirt, brother. Someone's got the YouTube on.
So, Brad, what location in Michigan are you in?
I'm not in Michigan. John's in Michigan.
John Martin.
I'm in Battle Creek.
Oh, good Lord. That's about 3 hours away. Okay.
Oh, you must be further north.
Where are you?
I am in Bay City, just north of Saginaw.
Yep. My in-laws are just north of Flint. They're over there in Clio in Otisville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
hop, skip, and
Very
jump
familiar
up
with the area.
15. I said a hop, skipping, and jump up 75 or 15.
Yeah, no, it's probably 30 minutes away. Not too bad.
There, the link for 11 Charlie is working now. I fixed it.
Aye.
So if anybody wants to know.
Nice.
Hey, Marcel, do you want to put your link in the chat, please? There's another Canadian there, Tank. Marcel.
Actually, I'm in New Zealand. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he
Oh,
tried
yeah,
to be
New
Canadian.
Zealand.
I'm in China. Can't you tell I'm Asian? Sorry. No, I don't know.
So Marcel's actually the reason why I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Recommended
Thanks,
you
Jason.
from Marcel.
I do that too. I tell a lot of people I watch and sub who I think would like to talk with us and tell us about their stuff. I wish CK's come. I told him about it, but he hasn't gotten to the video part of the chat yet.
So realistically, most of my channels are actually from, Canada. Right. Canadian Drone Hub,
Yep.
obviously Tank RC. But yeah, most of the channels that I watch for drones or RC are from Canada.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Marcel,
I mean,
you got,
Channel once or twice.
Marcel, you got
I'm super
200.
close. So
Sorry, you got 299 subscribers. I'll just make it 300 for you, mate.
well, I
Back
appreciate
up
that.
there. Thank you.
299. I just made.
Wait,
So you're
are you talking
got
to Marcel or myself?
Marcel has got 299.
Okay.
I just
Hey,
made it
hey
300.
Marcel.
It jumps all over the place lately.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Because I noticed the other day Marcel was at like 301 and I was really, really close. And internally, I was fighting myself. Hey, do I want to subscribe to Marcel, get him over that 300 point? Or do I want to subscribe to myself on a ghost account and get myself over 300? Marcel's jumped up probably 10, 15 more than myself.
Yeah,
And I'm
but you
pretty
know
sure it's
what?
because of
Short
that.
story long, I've been like hitting that over and over and over. I've hit
Okay.
300 probably about 4 times this year.
Yep, that
And,
that sounds
it goes
about right.
down, goes back up.
Yep.
Down, goes back up.
I'll drop 10. I'll pick up
Me
10.
too. Me
Yep.
too. I've been at 204 maybe 2 days now.
If you do a sub for sub, that will cancel out in time.
Absolutely,
Very
it will.
careful with it.
Now,
Yep.
now a quick
That-
background with Marcel. Marcel does a lot of FPV, well, some FPV, but he does a lot of
Some
all the
FPV.
FPV.
3D printing.
Some of the FPV.
Just the F part.
Like if you
Well,
see that robot behind him, that green robot behind him, that's all 3D printed off his printer.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
this
look
is
at-
a
look
full
at his
scale
about
battle
section.
turret that
You need to help.
built
You need to
plus
help
an
out. You need to help out
And,
Brett there to learn to use it better.
and also that R2D2 is also all 3D printed off the printer.
There's a
What?
bunch of other masks and other shit that I'm working on
Mask
constantly.
that you see beside us.
Constantly working.
That's
I've got
awesome
like
stuff, man.
RC cars, all kinds of stuff like that.
There's a nice mask.
Oh,
Wow.
look who that is.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
And he's
yeah, all kinds of
Canadian,
cool
too.
shit.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
shot's
the only I love it that he's Canadian. The only problem is he's way across on the other side of Canada from me.
On the other side, yeah.
What's the other side? West, east, or
Vancouver.
west?
He's on the
Brad.
west side.
Oh, Vancouver.
Don't get too excited there, Brad.
I live in Hollywood North, is where I live.
What printer is that you have behind you?
So that one, that one is the Ender 3 Max. So it's taller and a little bit bigger build plate, and then that's a CR10 Mini on that side.
because I just picked up an Ender 3 Pro.
And then over here, I've got a Flash Forge Adventurer 3 and a King Rune KP3. It's like the older version compared to the KP3S that came out like a year ago or something like that. But it's okay.
I might want to pick your brain about some things. Like I said, I just picked up this one and still trying to dial things in. So I might want to pick your brain for some information.
I spent the entire COVID just printing.
Hey, Marcel,
Hey.
do you use PLA or nylon or both?
I use everything from PLA to PLA plus to PETG to TPU to ABS. It all depends on what I'm printing.
Well, ABS and nylon, those are your strongest plastics.
ABS is a pain in the ass. Nylon is really nice, but it takes a tougher extruder than, or not extruder, but a hot end than I have. But yeah, I do want to do nylon. It's amazing.
I've done when I was working at a plastics factory, we had pressers that did that stuff.
Yeah,
We're talking tons of pressure.
That's big money. I did that too as well. I came up with a CNC background with machine operating type skills.
That would make you a master builder in the hobby because you're doing all that stuff by hand.
And Marcel actually works on movies. So he's actually working on a movie right now.
Yeah. I saw his about section.
Right now, because it's a small group, I can tell you, but I'm working on a Disney production.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, have you seen the new Lupin movie? Lupin the Third, the first.
No,
you should see. I mean, well, as far as CGI animated characters, they did the best job I've ever seen.
Okay.
So
Out of anything, you should take a look at it. It's
I
gorgeous.
think Marcel should put a radio control car in the next Walt Disney movie. It would be cool having a radio.
Yeah, one of his own.
Yeah. It's no longer a Walt Disney movie. That man is gone a long time ago. He has no control. But yeah, I wish I had that kind of things in productions, but I don't.
Didn't they just use in one of the new Marvel base deals? They had a couple different RC vehicles in those.
Which ones? Which
I work in a totally different department though, so.
Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and also WandaVision. They had some RC stuff in them.
Yeah. Well, that shit's getting really, really popular, right? And it's not just the brands; it's consumerism, right? Like we're all getting into it now. Like it's
because the technology in them is amazing now, and the right out of the box speed you're getting out of a lot of them, and the realism that you're getting out of it. That's what's changed the hobby, and I'm glad because the hobby was stagnant for a while when I wasn't doing it. And the better technology, the quality of the vehicles now, the right off the bat speed out of the box. I mean, that's what's helped this hobby. Besides, and I'm glad I got back into it. I was out of it for quite a number of years, over a decade.
I know a lot of friends who've been in FPV drones. They did, airplanes, they did drones, they did whatever, all the sky stuff. And then all this stuff that's been going on with the FAA and all the restrictions and all the stuff that's been going on. A lot of my buddies and even me right now are jumping into the RC cars again.
Cool.
And I haven't touched it since my teenagers years. Right now, I'm like, all right, well, let's do this because there's no restrictions, no headaches, there's no, there's comparison, right? So.
Like right now you got 550 brush motors and 14 scale cars with aluminum all over the place, and they're doing 30 miles an hour right out of the box.
So here's a total for tonight. It's almost 11:30, so I just want to show the total.
Some good tools to help make better videos.
So 13 thumbs up and 10 thumbs down for YouTube.
You missed something on the thumbs down there.
Which was?
The failure of notifications.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True.
They remove some notifications too as well. Yeah.
Yep. Like you can hit that bell 1,000,000 times and still.
Are you submitting this to the YouTube moderator team?
No. If the YouTube is going to watch my videos anyways, so.
Oh, they already are.
Yeah, they already are. So.
If you go onto your pages, onto the like manage or customize, there's a little banner at the top. They have a new creators survey out.
Yes,
So maybe you
correct.
can put sort of this sort of stuff in there.
It comes up on the top of your dashboard.
Your fault, Marcel. This is all your
Okay.
fault.
Okay, Capture Life is asking you a question. Okay, RC guys, what is the best beginner RC car?
Depends if you
You
want
know-
to build.
No, Brad, hold on. A lot of that depends on many things, such as your budget, the type of vehicle you want, the surface you want to run on.
Yeah.
So if you want just a general, inexpensive starter, you can get a brushed Bandit here in the States for under $200.
Also some ECX Horizon Hobbies as well.
Yeah,
ECX,
but
yeah.
I say the Bandit and all like that because of parts availability and also customization, because the Bandit is also the same thing as the Rustler chassis wise with just a few changes.
All right. So
you
I
can
do
change
have an
it up
input
and
on this
modify.
after Marcel made me cough my brains out. This guy here, I don't know if you can see it because my
Right there,
background
green
likes to
background.
blur things out. This guy here, it's a Kelly Wow Desert Racer. So you can get an E-Machine, or there's a couple other knockoff brands of the same thing. It's a brushless. It's a 2 to 3S. If you're just looking for a basher, that's the way to go. I bought mine from Banggood for, back in the day, it was 129 US. But for what you get, I mean, it has a kid mode, and then it has a race mode. Right on the radio. It costs you $130, but for what you get, I mean, I hooked my old Bugs 3 batteries to it. I got 6 or 7 batteries for it. It runs 20 minutes a piece. You can't really beat it for a brushless. For the amount of power, it's all-wheel drive. It's a good crawler. It's advertised as a crawler, but it's not as fast as a Slash by any means. But I tell you what, the Traxxas parts fit it. The 1/12 Traxxas parts fit everything that you need to replace on this truck, but for a fifth the cost. It's well worth the look into it. It's called a Kelly Wow Desert Racer, but Kelly Wow just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, but
so
his son is 10 years old. I wouldn't give a brushless to someone that young.
So that's the beauty of this truck here. It comes with a kid mode. This truck comes with a kid mode right on the radio. You got a little key, so it takes it from, I don't remember running it on the kid mode, the safe mode.
So you got 2 different speeds, yeah?
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's got a half speed and a full speed.
My problem with that is somebody that's new in the industry that actually buys that. It's a very good price, and yes, as soon as it breaks, basically $125. If it breaks, you're gonna have to throw it in the garbage because parts availability for that.
That's not true. So the Traxxas parts actually fit that.
That's what you mentioned, the Traxxas part. But somebody that's new with this is not gonna look at that.
Wouldn't know.
So, and the beauty of it, I don't. Okay, so the beauty of it, it comes with all aluminum everything.
Yeah.
Aluminum differentials, aluminum drive shafts, aluminum. Just anything gear wise is aluminum, so it's not plastics. It's not cheaply made.
What's the brand on it? What's the brand on it?
So when I bought it, it was called a Kelly Wow, KELIWOW. I'm sorry.
Twin Hammer.
It's basically WPL now because that looks like their takeoff of the Twin Hammer.
Yeah.
So it's a WPL.
Mine's going to look a lot different than the average because I've taken all the body panels off of it.
I'm talking.
It's literally just a roll cage on mine.
I'm just talking the chassis plate and the roll cage. It looks like their version of the
Twin Hammer.
Yes, Twin Hammer. Yep.
Twin Hammer. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
It's the same thing. But the Traxxas 1/12 parts fit this. I can't complain about
What
it.
Traxxas vehicle is 112?
Yeah, no
Been a long
Traxxas
time,
vehicle
yeah.
112.
The Slash. There's a 1/12 slash.
116.
116.
It's 116.
That's 116.
Well, no, there's a
116.
Traxxas / Mini, and there's a original Traxxas /. So
The
there's the
Traxxas
116th and there's the
regular-
112th.
It's a
No,
116th
110.
and 110th.
I'm sorry, 110. I'm sorry. Yes, 110. Yep, you're right. But the Traxxas / parts fit it. And I have a local hobby shop that sells those parts, and
What
it fits
part
it just
fits?
fine.
What part? Like,
The one, okay, so here is my you can't really see it, but here's my rear axle. It's a solid rear axle until you get to the differential. You can't really see it. I have you can see quite the wave.
Yeah, it's
right there.
Quite
Yep.
bent.
So I went to the local hobby shop, said, "Hey, Traxxas / fits us. Let's order the axle." So they ordered me the axle, and it cost me like $14 US to get the split axle.
The
But
Traxxas
everything
/ does not have a long axle like that. That's what I find
Yeah.
weird.
That's what I'm saying. So I ordered this split axle. It splits at the differential right here where the gear is. Yep. So I ordered that part because my whole axle is bent, or half of it rather. And it fits just fine. It's a split axle and it works just perfect. I still have 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive or however somebody wants to classify it for that scale. And it works fine. For the price
what
point,
I'm trying to say is that the axle for the / or
It's totally
they have
different.
dry shafts at the back. They don't have long split dry shafts like that, unless you're
Correct.
talking about an SCX,
The
the TRX4 axle
Nope.
fits on it.
it's definitely the / 1/10 scale.
No,
Exactly.
Slash does not have anything like that at all.
/ does not have any parts like that in theirs.
I know they don't. It's a split axle. It's split right here, right where the differential meets. There's 2 separate gears, correct?
Do those axles bolt on to the end of the differential there or something, or what? We
So-
can't see through your background.
I know you can't see it. Let's try to do it this way.
Okay.
I can spin both axles
Yes.
through, right?
Yes.
How
That's
do the axles
exactly
come out
how
of
the /
differential?
works.
Yes.
sorry?
How
It's
do
the
the
diff.
axles come out of the differential?
This is the whole axle, brother. This is the whole thing right here. But I can spin, and it spins right here. It's not solid right there.
Yes, that's
Where the
it's called
spur
the
gear
diff.
comes out,
It's
the pinion
middle
gear.
diff.
That's the differential.
Correct. So the / is the same setup
Now,
as far
is
as
that
this
supposed-
goes.
Is that the center? Or is
This,
that no?
so where
does that go in the center of the chassis, front to back, or does it go across the back or front to the wheels?
wheel attaches here, wheel attaches here,
Yeah.
differential right there.
/ 4x4 or 2-wheel drive have nothing similar to that whatsoever.
I'm bringing up.
I
the
beg to
the
differ
two-wheel
because I
drive.
ordered the parts and
I
it fits
beg to differ.
fantastic.
I've built
the
so
two-wheel
many of them,
drive?
it's ridiculous. I race a / 2-wheel drive. I have it right here. I've raced / 4-wheel drives.
Yeah.
I've built many of them.
Okay. I'm not
They
saying
have
that the
nothing like
/ is
that.
inferior by any means. I'm saying that the parts fit. That's all I'm saying.
They don't have anything like that, though, is what we're saying. They have no parts that are like that whatsoever in a /
Okay.
Well, the / parts fit and they
What
work.
is
I
the-
still have all-wheel drive.
what is
That's
the
all
part
I'm
number?
saying.
Then
I'm
show
sorry?
the part that you're getting.
Yeah, what is the part number?
So
You're asking a guy that's about 13 beers deep what a part number is. I don't have a clue because I ordered it 3 months ago.
So 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive?
the two
All-wheel drive. It's 4-wheel drive.
No, the parts that you're using.
Brother, it's 4-wheel drive. I ordered Traxxas / parts for my Kelly Wow.
But for a Traxxas 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, that's what I'm asking.
4-wheel. He said 4-wheel.
4-wheel drive.
Okay,
I'm not sure if I'm not coming across, but it's 4-wheel drive, brother.
There's 0 parts like that in a / 4-wheel drive at all.
I understand what you're saying,
Then
but
how
the
can
parts
you
that I
get-
had ordered replaced my axle differential with Traxxas / parts, and they work. I'm not saying that you can Google Kelly Wow parts and Traxxas / parts and the part numbers. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I have a bent axle and I replaced it with a traction slash rear axle, and it works. That's what I'm saying.
It's possible.
I'm not arguing the fact that they're different companies, they're different parts, and what traction slash works with and how they are viewed are different than this part. Yeah, they're different. They are different.
No, what we're trying to tell you, what we're trying to tell you is this is the rear end of a Traxxas slash 4x4.
I've seen those schematics 100 times. Yes,
okay,
sir.
This is the diff. This is the diff where the dry shaft attaches. Okay.
Yep, and that looks identical to this diff.
Yes, but yours has a hole in it that the dry shaft or that straight shaft axle goes into. This
I understand
does not
that.
have that because this actually has a dry shafts instead of a shaft that actually goes on that. What we're
Correct.
trying to tell you is that your part that you're talking about is not from a Traxxas slash 4x4.
No.
It's from something else from Traxxas, but not a slash 4x4.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know enough about it. I don't know the details about it. All I know is I went to the local dealer as far as Traxxas parts go for my area, and I said, hey, I need a slash rear axle because mine is bent, and a differential because at this point mine is shredded, and it worked. They ordered me slash parts from what they had said, and it worked. That's all I'm saying.
I wonder if it's the CV.
I'm wondering if it's I've never built one of those, but I know that you could get optional metal dog bones and
But
the
they're
plastic
still the
ones,
same
which is-
kind of. They still hook up the same way, Brad. For Frank, you were bringing up the picture for the 16 scale, correct?
This was a 16 scale, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Tim.
Yes, sir.
The way you had to do it to get that to work, did you have to change the rear axle carriers at the wheel
No, the only thing I changed.
Area? Did you have to change
No,
the
sir.
bearings or anything like that?
No, sir. No, the only thing I changed was which slash what they had said, and I keep saying slash because that's what they had told me because I don't know any
They
different.
have a 16 scale slash, yes. It's the same chassis as the Mini E-Revo.
This piece here came in 3 parts.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yep.
It'd be
And
differential
that's all they
and-
told me. It was the 2 axles and then a differential right there. Yep.
Okay.
Came in
And how
3
did it
parts.
go? Did you have to change anything on your vehicle?
No, sir. No, I did not. Because the differential in the rear of my vehicle, and you can't see it here because I have it pretty well tore apart. Yeah, my background's
Is
kind of
there any
screwing
chance
with
you
me.
can turn off your green
Yeah,
screen?
your
mate?
background's killing us.
Yes,
Can you turn
sir.
your green
Yeah.
screen off,
Yeah.
mate? It might
Yep,
be a
I
bit
can-
better to see the parts.
Absolutely. Choose virtual background, none. Let's do
There
that.
you go. Let's have a look now.
Can you see my
Yeah.
garbage behind me? All
That's
right.
all right. Oh.
Okay.
Better.
So my rear diff here is still open, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Here is
that's-
the axle that I'm
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And this axle
No, we get that. That's not the
split
problem.
right there, right?
That's not
Okay.
the problem.
Sure.
The problem is you have a solid axle vehicle right there with that. That is what you call a solid live axle vehicle. Okay.
Yes, this is a live axle. Yes.
The
Yep.
slash, any of the slashes is independent rear. None of their stuff, the differential itself might work, but the axles themselves will not work in that housing.
Because it's not
So-
a solid axle, it's an independent suspension.
Maybe it's a TRF, a TRX4.
TRX. Yeah. it was
I think it's a
because that's
TRX4.
bigger scale.
This is a live axle in my mind, right?
That is a solid live axle, yes. The
Yes.
slash parts
Yes.
that Frank was bringing up, the differential is there solid.
Yes.
The axle bolts onto it, and it's an independent suspension setup. Those axles for that
So you mean
will not fit
independent suspension, like maybe this side and then this side
In
has
that
their own
house.
suspension, right? I'm learning
Yes.
here, so
Yes.
please, I might sound inconsiderate or anything, but I'm learning right here. So
Yeah.
independent
The stuff
suspension,
that you're getting-
suspension on this side,
It's a separate deal. It's-
yes.
Here's an example of a two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
This is the slash. Okay.
Where you at? I can't see you.
Oh, hold on. I'll take it.
Nope. Hold on. Let me change my view. Let me change my view. There we go. Let me bring you up.
This is
to
a
full
two-wheel
screen.
drive. Okay. This is where the
Right.
drive shaft is. Okay.
Correct.
On the other side,
Yep.
on the two-wheel drives, I don't know. Let me see if I can.
Okay.
And
the
on the
wires
four-wheel
and
drives,
stuff on the
actually.
See where that little stub is? The actual drive shaft has a pin that goes through that to the other side.
So you're saying
That's a two-wheel drive. With the solid axle, you're probably, like I said, you're probably getting a TRX4.
I don't have a solid axle, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
do.
do.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I'm just saying the part that you're actually.
This is
using-
not a solid axle.
Yes,
If
it
I
is.
can-
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
That is a solid axle. You talk to anyone in any kind of RC or real cars, a setup
Hold on.
like that is solid
Nope.
axle.
To be
there's a
fair,
solid
brother,
axle.
I've worked in used cars and new car dealerships for years and years.
I'm an ex-GM parts counterman.
Okay.
That is
Okay,
a solid
so-
axle.
So see, this is the axle you have. This is center. This is what they call a solid axle because from this wheel to this
Yep.
wheel, it's
Yep.
one piece.
One piece.
But it's not. This
But
is not
inside,
one piece.
it's not. No, you have
Inside,
one
it's not.
axle that goes to the
But it
diff,
is a
and
solid
then
axle.
from this axe, from the diff, it goes there. So when you turn
Okay.
this wheel, it actually turns
Yep.
the other one. It would turn the other way. But this is
The
a
opposite
solid-
direction, correct?
Yes, that is correct. But mine is locked.
Okay.
That's the setup
Okay.
you have on that vehicle you
Okay.
have.
That is correct. But this is what they
Yep.
call solid because from one side to the other,
Now
it's
you
actually
have-
solid once the case is closed. Okay, this is solid from one
Sure.
side to the other.
And then
Yes, sir. Yep.
Now,
then the
this
slash
is a
and all like
4x4 slash. This is a 4x4 slash. And see, when I move this
Oh,
suspension
I
here,
see the difference. No, I see it. I see it. I already see it.
so
You showed me
and
the
this
rear
is
end. I
drive
see it.
shaft here, but see, this is independent
Yeah.
suspension at the rear. Independent.
Correct. Yeah. No, it's for sure. It's
And when I go
independent
in the
from
front,
one wheel to the other. No, I get
it's
that.
independent in the front and independent on the other side. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is what's called independent suspension.
So
that is
the
a
front of mine
that's
is
the front-
absolutely independent.
yes.
The front
It
is
two different drive
solid
shafts.
axle in the rear.
Yes. Okay. I get
Now
it.
the-
I'm
now
sorry
the
if I came
slash-
off as ignorant or anything. No, I understand now that I see it in front of me. I get it.
Yeah,
Can I
the
ask a
slash
question,
stuff
Tim?
will not work.
Yes,
Can I ask
sir.
you a question, Tim?
Sure.
Who put you onto the Traxxas part for that?
My brother-in-law, because he had a slash and the parts fit.
Okay.
He might have used stuff. for
He
the
is
front
not-
and not the back.
I'm sorry?
He might have used something for the front, but not for the rear.
Your
Well-
hobby store, what they might have ordered you is a twin hammer part. That's probably what they ordered for you is the twin hammer.
Maybe.
I hope so.
See, I am very new to the RC truck industry, the crawler industry. I don't know anything about it. I am more about drones. So when he had said, hey, I have a slash, let's see if these parts fit, because he had some spare parts, and they actually fit and they worked well. That's what I ordered from the local RC shop, and it works.
Okay. They probably ordered the Vitera twin hammer parts for the rear, which would fit on yours because it's basically knockoff. It fits. Mine has been modified. I don't have the cantilever shocks in the front. I have stand-up shocks. So
Okay.
mine is modified, but this is exactly the same rear end.
That's the same truck that I have, yes.
Yeah, this is
Same exact thing.
Yours is a knockoff, but that's beside
Yours
the
is
point.
a-
Correct.
So it's
Yeah.
an independent front and a live in the
Yeah.
rear.
So this is what they call a
Yes.
solid straight axle because it is solid, and when you go forward, it actually and mine is locked. So mine does not go from one side to the
Mine
other.
is not
Not an open
locked.
diff.
Yes.
But
yours
the
is open.
front is the
Yep.
front is unlocked for mine. So but
Yes.
this is
Yep.
basically the same truck as you got or same car as you got.
It
But-
is, yeah.
But this is if you're
Okay.
looking for parts for it, look for the Vitera twin hammer parts and you'll find all the parts for it. Don't look at Traxxas. It's not the same
Yeah.
thing at all.
Okay.
Traxxas has
Frank,
nothing for
the
it.
parts will be discontinued on a twin hammer.
Yeah, but they're still available. You can still
You can
find
still get
some.
parts.
You probably find on eBay or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
eBay, Amazon, you can get parts for them.
thank you folks for letting me know, because I honestly, I have no idea. It's a RC truck that my little nephew drive around, and those are the parts I ordered, and those are the parts that worked. So I do appreciate it.
You'll get used to it if you do more ground vehicles.
And I really don't. I moved on to aerial. So
Okay.
so I do appreciate the information. I really do. And like I said, I don't mean to sound.
No,
I
it's
hope
all
you're
good.
not monetized like a douchebag, but
that's what we're here for. We're here to help people out
that-
and try to point them the right way. That's what we're here
I
for.
mean, Brett,
Right.
Brett
Well,
knows,
thank you.
Brett knows what he's on about. Don't worry about that.
I've been a tech at a couple of different at a shop. I've got my own little side business doing stuff. Then for real cars, I used to build real race cars and stuff. So yeah, I know a few things about automotive type deals.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it.
Hey, Lyle's in here. When did Lyle show up?
I've been here for a while.
He's been here for a while.
Well, when the drunk guy started talking about putting a solid Traxxas / axle into a car, I'm like,
Now,
what?
the drunk
How high
guy.
is this fucking guy?
Hey, I might be drunk, but I'm not that drunk. I'm still here.
How many beers were you up to, Tim? 13, you said, wasn't that 13 deep? What are you up to now, mate?
That's what he says.
He was 14 beers in or something like that.
Was he 14?
Oh, me? Yeah, no, I was 13. I think I'm 14 and now, and I need to go get a refill. So,
okay.
Good to see you. How's work going?
Real quick, it's 11:50. We're going to do a round table of goodbyes, and then we actually stay on after, even when they're not live anymore. We stay in the chat here in this little window, and we talk offline, and we call it after hour. So we're going to start saying goodbye. So Sang, can you say your first goodbye?
Yeah, I'll stay on, but nice seeing everybody. And I know I'm pretty quiet tonight, but some good discussion. Learned something about Traxxas and axles. So it's all good.
learn something about drunk Americans. I got you.
No, Sang and AZ Froggy actually works at hobby stores, so
okay,
they're pretty good. AZ Froggy, go ahead.
A lot of information.
Thank
for
you
sure.
for the invitation. Everyone, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out, and just have a good rest of the week and stay safe.
Cool. Thank you very much. Jack from RC Reactivated.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on the panel, and see you guys later. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Chaos.
No worries, Javier. Good to see you, brother.
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks for teaching me some things about live axles and independent axles and independent suspension and things. I do appreciate it. So thank you.
Not a problem. Thank you. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, Tank, and go out and have some fun, and let's see if I can break some rules at a racetrack this weekend.
Yeah.
Break some rules, huh?
Green Frog
Oh,
RC.
I got a good one for you, Jack.
Yeah, let's see. It's coming, isn't it?
No. Well, I'll talk to you in the after hour there. I'll let you.
No, I'm not going to be staying back.
Green Frog, go ahead.
Basically, they wrote rules that are really, really stupid, and I'm looking at their rules and I'm exploiting all sorts of gray area.
Why they change the rules? Unbelievable.
No, it's just a track, and it's a second year of them running, and I'm having fun with their rules.
Okay. Message me.
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll do.
Green Frog RC.
Thanks for having me, Frank. It was fun. Good to meet the new people in chat. And
good to see you doing the one eye symbol there, Kagan.
Thanks, Kagan. Says not there. Lyle.
Hey, well, I wasn't here very long, but good night, everyone.
Cool.
You can stay for the after hours, though, Lyle.
Yeah, you can stay for the after hour. Curtis just joined us. Curtis D.
I'll be right back.
Is Curtis here? Is he? Where is he?
Yeah.
How you doing, Curtis?
Pretty good. How are you?
There you go, mate. All right.
And Brad is not there to say goodbye. So, anyways, guys, thank you.
What
very
about
much.
Marcel? Marcel not there?
Marcel's not there either.
Marcel's muted. Yep.
Yeah, they've went away somewhere. I'm not sure where. Anyways, guys, thank you. It was a blast tonight. We had lots of fun, and go out there, charge up those battery, and go out there and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Ask Tony; he knows.
True.
So,
True.
Yeah.
Tony,
So,
who's Tony?
Tony from CCXRC. Come on.
Oh, who cares about him?
So,
Who
guys,
cares about that bloke?
thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you next week, Thursday night, 9:30 Eastern time. And if you guys want an invite,
wash your testicles.
send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com, and I'll put you on the list and send you an invite for the video stream. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me, Tank.
There we go. We're offline.